Gentlemen, welcome back. We are going to do a race session, and I've never done something. Well, no, I guess I did with Major's Garage with Swellio, and that was like 3 years ago. So let's kind of see what's going on here. Everyone's kind of quiet, but I went mute because heaven forbid James hear me talking. And so I'm going to go off here, and I guess we're going to wait. Well, we're a minute past our due time, so let's kind of see what the hell's going on here. I think there's about 13 or 14 of us, I think. Let me see. Event, sign up. I think I'm better than this, but I'm not. Racecraft event, driver chat, booking, tracker, that's it. Right here, 12 drivers. Yep, 12 drivers, so perfect, okay. And then there he is, so now we're good. Okay, we're ready to rock and roll. Okay.
And now Noakesy tells us it was all a scam and he thanks us for our money.
Oh yeah, there's no actual race, by the way, guys. It's just
ah shit, here we go.
Oh yeah.
How's it going, everyone?
Perfect. Remember,
Nice
all I need you to do is tell James it's all his fault when he hits me. Okay?
Yep, and I'll back you up on that.
Gotcha. Perfect.
Hi everyone.
The session should be up. I'm gonna find it. Has anyone been able to load in or not?
I haven't looked yet. Let me see.
I saw it up. Yep. All good. Logging in. Thank you for the post on Reddit. That was good marketing. I signed up this morning.
Oh, awesome. Is that what where it came from, yeah?
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, no worries.
I never even thought to look there.
Yeah, I found like different coaches and stuff before through there, so it's cool.
Reddit is at the moment the main place I'm like getting people into the server. Where what I'll do long term, I don't know. I need to work it out, but it seems to go well. Like I create the car guides as well. I don't know if you've seen those, but like every week I put up one of those, and that
I did. So I saw it after. It didn't come through on my feed.
I don't know how James does this. Shit. Okay.
Use it for Petit Le Mans. Yeah.
Well,
what's the password?
I am just trying to look that up myself.
So race to SP uppercase R.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
How many?
Race to uppercase SP.
No, so capital R, and then race 2, and then just lowercase SP. Just summit point, you know.
Perfect.
Number 2. Yep.
It's the pinned message in the driver's chat as well, I think.
Oh, perfect.
If you can't find it. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Doing all right, Tom. How about you?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Always enjoy these, so should be fun.
Good. The summit should be fun.
It looks like it's going to be very tight on pace. It always is because there's so few corners that it's hard to separate, and then the straights are just massive draft fests. So I think in terms of like getting a bunch of good racing, this is one of the best tracks for that. The last one was Alton Park, which was great fun and good overtaking opportunities, but it spread the field out a bit more on pace. So,
well, I did some practice this morning, and I was getting low 121, so we'll see.
Yeah, that'll be very solid. Like myself, I'm only at 20.1, and there's a bunch of people that are only like 1 or 2 tenths off, and then like the field spread is maybe going to be like 1 to 1.5 seconds for the whole pack, which is awesome.
I did like 6 laps today, and I managed to get to 121. So
exactly.
I haven't done
so it's going to be
any laps.
very tight, and then the draft. You know, if you're within half a second maybe of the pace of the cars around you, the draft will bring you right back into contention. So it's going to be so much based on racecraft rather than having to have the pace or not, which is perfect for one of these sessions.
Yeah. Well, I should qualify that my best time was a low 121. I would say my averages were 122s.
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna see what I got here.
What
we got going on here?
Fair enough, especially in turn 1, right?
Trying to learn this track right now. It's never a track I particularly enjoyed, but
So we're not gonna go backwards. This is highly.
It's definitely a track that will punish you for overdriving it.
I feel like the only way to be fast in this car is to overdrive it, but that's just me.
Right side. Still there.
Gonna need a little more.
Clear on the right.
Hello, can anyone hear me?
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, hello.
We got you. We've got you. How's it going? We can hear you. I'm not sure if you can hear us.
22.286.
Oh, I dropped a message in the chat.
The streaming it seems very glitchy, but the frame rate is still good, but the streaming seems a little glitchy, so we'll see. Literally, I just walked through the house, so
Hello, can
I
you
haven't done
hear me?
anything
Yeah,
lately.
we can hear you. Can you hear me? Seems like it.
Yep, see.
27.915.
Got the highest speed internet I can get, and it's the middle of the day. That was different. Okay. Oh, I do have it up. Okay, perfect. That was a shitty brake line.
Car 1, just set the fastest lap. 21.839. Car 6, just set the fastest lap. 21.61.
Something tells me I'm going to cause a lot of mayhem today, and I don't mean it. This is just very tight track. I'll be alright. Fear not. So ever since iRacing has done this update, I feel like driving like this. So if you're like, hey, your car looks like it's sticking up a little bit in front, it does to me too, because I'll show you.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
See how it kind of. Gotta work on that trail braking a little more. I'm trying to learn to send it. So I gotta learn to send it with a little more
Car
finesse.
1, just set the fastest lap. 21.106.
I think Tom is doing 120s. So he's probably just.
Car 420, just set the fastest lap.
420.
20.967.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me adjust this. Okay.
Hello, can you hear us
Seating
now?
Position is right.
Yep.
I'm trying to get Rab. He's apparently he's set it up so that he can hear us through his bass shaker, but not actually hear us. So he's trying to get get us to talk, but I don't think he's.
Okay, let me press this. Glad I'm not the only one who has problems like this. Seems like that's all I have is problems. All right.
I thought I don't like the MX-5, but I like this even less.
What is it about this one you don't like?
It's like pudding to drive.
Yeah. Hey, you're here now, Rabia. We can't hear you say anything at the moment, though. So if you are saying something,
It all
we
went
can't
black.
hear you.
Okay.
One step forward, 2 steps back. Oh, it looked like you were saying something for a second there. Try again.
Oh, that's what it is. I've got,
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
I've got push to talk on. That's what it is.
Ah,
Right.
yeah,
Let me go change it.
yeah. No worries.
What's that now? It's this one here. It's
Right,
just
that
one
should
click.
be better now, is it?
It's
Yeah,
not
we
me.
got it.
Like you see
I
it just
think
click
I put
once.
that on the last time because
That's
the
almost
dogs
right.
kept going mad.
Yeah, it's probably a good shout to have it on for the races, but
That's pretty
when
good,
we're in
right?
practice, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, no, I'll put it on for the race specifically.
Mm.
Just in case you end up listening to the dogs of mine going mental.
See, ever since the upgrade or the update a month ago or 3 weeks ago, it's been different. I feel like I'm shooting just a little downward. You don't get to read nothing. Damn. I just have to touch shit. See, it don't feel right.
Couple of names I've not seen before.
Cause
up there.
Yeah, we've got
Listen,
a pretty big spread of like some people that came in to the last one, and then some people that
yeah.
first time in this one. So it's good. I think we've got like 12 or 13 people, so same nice big field like last time, which is awesome.
I think this way I'm gonna go with it. A stupid place to put a window net. You can't use your mirror, so you see you can't use your mirror. Oh yeah, there might be a couple people who don't know me. I'm Gabe, also known as Off Pace. I'm a really shitty sim racer. Been here on this for 3.5 years. As you see, I can talk and drive real well.
You got that corner?
And,
You got a slow down penalty.
Let me see. I went from... Dude, I am so sporadic with my I-rating. Like, I really feel like I'm a 12... Maybe 1200 I-rating? Maybe. I think I'm at, like, 16 something right now, which is complete garbage.
I think so.
So I don't know, and you'll see like I don't win at all. I win very, very rarely. I think I've been on 3 years. I have 5 wins. I wreck a lot of people, and I get wrecked a lot. I have a very short temper, but it comes very fast with racing. Just very, boom, boom. I yell at you. I'm better. It's not like hey, and it's always my fault. But at the time, I feel like it's everybody else's fault. So I go back and I watch the replay, and that's me. Nice. I'm the nicest asshole you will meet. That's the way I try to tell people I am. Like, I really am. I try to be a good person, but I'm always on the short end of the stick type thing. So, but I have a really good life. So if this is the worst of my life, I'm really happy with it. For those of you who don't know and like to know, I'm on Huschenfeld Sprints. I'm on triple 32s. I have a Semi-Cube 2 Pro wheelbase, and I have the Cube Control F Pro wheel formula. Do you need all this stuff? No, you don't. There's a lot of people that'll tell you don't need it either, and then there's more people that kind of go around and tell you do need it. You don't need it. What you need is coaching or be really natural at it and understand to do it, because you can go to 5,000 on a Logitech wheel. Is it easier to do it on a better wheelbase? Yes, just because, especially on road, you feel the bumps. But oval, dude, you can almost do a shoestring. But I can't because I'm terrible. But if you're good, if you have past race experience in real life, then you're gonna do just fine. That's my personal experience, my opinion. We'll see. 125. That's
no worries,
terrible.
maybe. Can't tell who's talking.
Dude, I'm 4 seconds slower.
Marco,
Wow.
did you get out of the braking early? What time?
Yeah. I mean, the birds aren't real livery.
Yeah, had to be you. That gigantic.
That's so funny. Everyone else is doing that
Terrible.
too. Jerry had that in his thing. Birds aren't real.
Hey, I did 28.
Oh shit, my bad, John. I was trying to stay out of your way and hit the grass.
Left side. Clear.
See? It's always my fault. Oh, dude. I almost killed Rab.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Jeez, a crow. I got a weak eye. Oh shit, my bad. That's not what I wanted. I'm gonna see if anyone's here. Son of a gun. Okay.
43.979.
I think I left you room there, John. If I didn't, sorry.
Oh, this is... Maybe I should have done some practice.
Oh hell, I pushed the wrong button. I thought there was room, but did I come out on you?
I don't know. I got a 0x. So all good. Can you hear me through here?
Yep.
You're pressing the race button. You're pressing the button to talk in iRacing.
Yes, I am muted in Discord right now.
Okay, good.
Although I suppose, yeah, I really don't need to turn on in-game chat, do I?
It has the nice benefit that you get to see your
You got it, play car on the right. Go left.
Okay. See if I can do something.
30.074.
Very quiet. Oh, I guess it's because it's more practice.
Get this corner, right?
You can go that wide, as long as you don't get an off track.
Can I actually go that wide though?
Yeah. You don't get an off
okay.
track. If we go in, like, you find the line basically.
Yeah,
And the
okay.
final
Didn't
corner.
realize then.
Yeah, final corner there, yeah.
Pretty much as long as you don't hit the gravel, you're fine, I think.
Okay, I'll carry on next time.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh,
How's everyone? It's good.
Yeah,
Could have
good.
carried more
We
speed.
got a nice good grid and we're racing, so it's all good fun. And I think we've got everyone that's going to be here is here now, which is awesome.
23.495.
We're getting there!
The push
New
comes
fast
today
flat for you.
in rain.
Mm.
This feels similar, but without the rain.
Yeah, it's not too far off, both pretty heavy.
Car right. Clear.
GR likes to turn a little bit more, a little bit easier.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it does.
And ABS, which is crucial.
Yeah. Still, it feels like I have to massage the steering wheel the same way to not get the car to instantly snap.
See, these guys talk
Yeah,
this
yeah.
lingo. I don't know what the hell any of this means, what they're saying.
You have to, like, do a lot of preloading of weight prior to this car.
Yeah,
That's
you have
more.
to like
Car
very
one. Just
slowly
get the fastest lap.
No,
Yeah.
turn the wheel, get it to settle,
20.694.
then you can push.
sorry, my bad, Mark.
No worries.
Alright. Slowest guy in here. Perfect, baby. still can go fast. I'm not doing it right.
Oh,
25.985.
I was on the gas, I think, before I really kind of turned. I think that's why I lost it. Like, damn.
It's tight to go too wide there.
That was kind of using it all. Don't lose time, man. I used it all.
You're too wide anywhere if you're in control.
Yeah.
That's tip number 1.
I really feel like I'm going to be to blame for a lot of stuff here. No! I could have gone so much faster.
That was my fault, man.
No,
22.36.
There we go.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Still in love with the playstyle.
We can hear whoever just tried.
Okay, that was John. Thank you.
Oh, I'm gonna get blocked out.
Car 9, just set the fastest lap. 20.475.
So I used to drive in GT3 cars, I forget that you can use 100% of these brakes.
Whoa. I think I gotta go up on the force feedback. Man, I don't know. So I'm only at 2.9. Let's see what the auto says. Auto says, I know for sure this, it ain't this heavy. So that's wrong. Let's try like 9.
I'm not
Still
sure if
low.
you're slower if you do ABS remotes.
27.229.
Well, I didn't die. And honestly, the braking line don't look that bad, but I'm on the gas too late. I'm on the brake too early. That's a little, well, no, but yes.
It's 30 minutes of practice then.
Yeah.
So,
So the qualifying will start in 5 minutes. I'll probably finish this lap and then I'll talk through like what the plan is for qualifying and the way the session is going to run in general.
That's fun.
Just tweak it just a little bit more.
23.7.
Yeah, probably like that. Okay. Now let me. See, I just don't feel like I'm. I was gaining. Oh shit! I was building time and
Car
now.
stop on the left. Car stop on the left. Go right.
Sorry, did I tag you or not?
No, I was just although used to being in that position and
22.03.
That was good fun until then, though.
yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yes.
Alright, we've got. What have we got? 3 minutes until qualifying starts. So I'll, by all means, keep driving as I'm talking through, but I'll just run through like the way the event's going to run and what we're going to try and aim to get out of it. So we've got qualifying, which is open qualifying. So all cars out on the track is like a 10-minute qualifying. It's just whatever is your best lap, obviously without getting off track. Sets the grid for the first race. If you're on a lap, you have no obligation to get out of the way of the car behind you, even if they're faster, because you want to set your qualifying lap. All good. If you're not on a lap or you've wrecked your lap, then just if you can let someone by a little bit, don't hold people up, but just run your qualifying as normal. The races are the first 2 races, 2 15-minute races. The first race, the grid order is set by qualifying, and the second race is a reverse grid of result of race 1 result. So whoever finishes first in race 1 will start last in race 2. Probably about halfway through race 1, since we're all on the chat, I'll say like safety car, something like that, and we'll just artificially punch the pack up, run like half a lap, let everyone catch up, and then we'll do a next rolling start, like a safety car restart or like a second rolling start, just to add even more racing in, a little bit artificially, but just because the main goal is we get a bunch of racing in. And then, so we'll run race 1, we'll have a little couple of minutes to grab a drink, go to the loo, we'll run race 2. After race 2, we'll again have a 5-minute break to recover because it's going to be a lot of driving, and then we'll basically go through all of the overtaking, all the defending, all the incidents. So as you're running these 2 races, if you like do a really good overtake, or you're struggling to get past someone, or you did a good defense, or you didn't know how to defend, just keep that in mind, like the race and the lap number in the corner, and then after the second race, drop like any overtaking, defending instance that you want us to go over as a group, drop that into the event 2 drivers chat, and we'll work through as much as we can.
Look at that dude, just smoked me.
The first session we had, like we went over, or like the previous racecraft event that I've done, we went over a lot of stuff, but we probably got a little bit too fixated on incidents rather than overtaking and defending in racecraft. Because it's natural, like the incidents are the things that everyone remembers. But if there's an incident that doesn't feel very black and white and you want some guidance on it, by all means. But if we can try to weight it more towards attacking and defending, I think that will hopefully be more valuable for everyone. But whatever you think is useful when you want going over, we'll work through as much as we can. And then after an hour of that, we've got the final race, just try and put it all into practice and just have a bit of fun, really.
Alright. I need someone to watch and tell me where the hell I mess up here. Alright.
All good with everyone?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I told you,
I was
dude.
slightly paranoid that no one
He is
responding.
really, really good. He
Yeah.
really is. And I like him
Went
because
through that whole
basically
monologue and I thought it was
he almost babysits you to
right,
practice.
qualifying
It's like he tells you right then what you're doing wrong and
Appreciate
how to
it.
fix
Yeah,
it.
qualifying's good, so jump out on track. Let's qualify.
So
I'm eating my lunch.
qualifying, you can draft people. You can
draft people. Yeah. Obviously, if you end up drafting someone that's a bit slower than you, then you may catch them and it may hurt you. But yeah, there's no nothing against drafting. Just if you're not on a lap and you can get out of the way of people, then go for it. But you're under no obligation to do so.
might be faster than me. So he passed me in practice. So I'm not going to push him because it's 10 minutes. And this way. Yeah. We're about the same level, I think. We'll be alright. In Discord, some of these guys talk like they're absolutely atrocious. So I was like, you know what? I might be in my element with people here. Wrong, I'm worse. It's like, son of a bitch, I'm really this bad. You don't need to downshift there like you do in a GT3 car. You want to keep the RPMs down. Got it. No shit. Oh, I felt like I almost had it break it in, like enough brake trace to turn the car, and then I had to use my wheel instead. We're getting it. A little bit of a slow learner.
Sorry.
I gotta be a little wider.
Nice save, James.
Just did the 120.
2 of 250 laps. I might need it.
I think you went a little hot there, Jared.
James, point out the obvious. Feels so slow, but I think that's just how you do that. Like, it's not a GT3 car, but and then I'm losing time, so I think this is where I gotta start back off at. Like, just start back here.
Yeah, I hope so. Tactical switch.
And figure this shit out.
Yeah, don't worry, Dylan doesn't know this track.
Yeah, me there as well.
I almost downshifted, and I didn't.
I feel like you're doing it on purpose now, Jared.
.934.
No, I did a 22 flat, didn't I? Yeah. It's not too bad of a brake trace there. It's not supposed to drop off like that. It's supposed to come off of it. Not, I'm popping off still. That was too long. Whoa. See? It's popping. I need to fix that little pop. It's because I'm doing that nonsense. Like right there. And I can't do that. I don't know if I need a new elastomer or what part of the brake I need to adjust, but I need to come off. See, like that. Like, I had to really, really focus on, like, maybe it is just learning that a little bit.
That's
See if I can get a lap in. Need time to go down. There we go. As long as time's going down. Got a shot for next lap. Here we go. Stay focused. Let's do it. Nice and slow. 0 X's. Had to turn a wheel though. That's not supposed to be. And see that pop again. It's can't fix the pop. No! This thing is like driving a boat in or like a rowboat. Trying to stand up in a rowboat or a canoe. That's what this thing is like driving. It's so... I don't know if it really is in real life. Like, it probably is though. But damn it. All I gotta figure out is 1, 2, 4, 6, and 9. And then I think I got the track nailed. That's what I need to do without hitting a curb like that.
It should be probably not enough to be first, but maybe. Oh, passed. Yeah, I passed. I can repay the favor if you want.
I don't think there's time anymore. We've got 1 minute left, so these laps we'll try. We'll see if they count, but I don't think they're going to count unless you finish the lap to the line. But,
I didn't even make a qualifying lap.
That's not how it works. I'm not 100% sure.
Wait, is that the same Dylan Gonas that used to do YouTube videos about running lap times on the Senna Corsa? Is that the same guy? I think he was like Nicky Lauda's #1 fan or something like that, right?
23.051.
Is this a standing start?
Rolling.
It's not too bad
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I looked up real quick and seen 250 laps, and I was like, holy hell.
Yeah, it's 250 laps or 10 minutes. It's just whichever one's first, yeah. Now, this is an endurance event, by the way.
Yeah. Like, holy shit.
Right, I should be able to add some time to the grid so that everyone's... I don't remember which button it is.
So I guess I don't need the byte pointed here.
No, I shouldn't do.
Sorry, I got here late.
You don't need the bite point regardless for this car. Just hold the brake and hold the throttle wide open.
That's true.
1 to go. Next time by. Line up on the right side. The estimated strength of field is 1,700.
Alright, we've got 10 minutes to grid, but I'll just win up.
It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp.
In a room of quote-unquote crappy drivers, I am the worst.
Thousandths of a second.
Telling you, nothing but motivation, baby. Just
did you have
great confidence builder too.
I did, yeah. I did.
Yeah. Now, when I say I truly suck,
He is, yeah.
you can say, no, he's not just being, modest. He truly sucks.
Drafted
So,
him.
Tactically
Alright.
working together, I see.
I do need to remember to
Yeah, that's
remember when I had my accidents and ask him
So, yeah,
what lap I was.
For the race, there's no
To-
instant limit count. Don't
well,
just
I'll
cut the
just have
track
to
excessively.
mark
But
it
if you get a,
have to
like
make sure I make a mark of
black
it.
flag or something that
Still waiting on 2 cars to
isn't
grid.
like your own fault, or
Yeah, 'cause I can't.
you want it cleared, I can clear them. Just let me know,
Yeah,
and I will.
we'll be
do
alright.
that.
We'll be alright.
I should have a button mapped. I just want to make sure what button that is.
Waiting on the final
Tom,
car
do
to
we have
grid.
fast repairs if we
Maybe I'm
happen
not
to
the
win
last
it?
car.
That is a good question.
255
Oh no,
of
the
them.
damage should be off, so there shouldn't be any damage.
Oh, good. Okay.
Assuming I set it up correctly, there is no damage. So,
And you have
Okay, let me
255
see.
fast repairs.
oh, amazing. We should be alright
Just
then.
have to make a note of it.
Right.
That's right, baby.
Those
Nowhere
crashes
to
you're
go
about
but
to
up.
witness,
Yeah.
even no damage doesn't help there.
It's like my I rating is padded. It's
Right,
so
yeah.
it's so
Is
misleading.
everyone on the grid?
Yeah,
I can't see.
Everyone's
Yeah.
gridded.
yeah. Everyone's
Yeah.
gridded. See, it
That's
tells
Here goes
you.
the last one.
All right.
P14 is here.
Oh, you know what? I should do this.
Spotter just said everybody's gridded.
Yeah.
Go here.
So we should now be going green.
I'm gonna do push to talk. This way, if I have to talk, I push. I don't have to unmute it. That makes complete sense.
Dylan. I just tuned in the game stream, and all I heard, like, as soon as I tuned in, he just said, "Yeah, out of a whole group full of crappy drivers, I'm the worst." If you say quote unquote crappy drivers.
Jesus. That was pretty funny, that.
Oh shit.
What the heck's brake checking at the front?
I don't know who that was, but that was a train, mate. Jesus.
Was there a pile up back there?
Oh, the pace car did it.
Almost
Yeah,
balanced.
pace car, yeah.
I think Dylan's first. When Dylan goes
like what's
quiet,
under
he's
his
taking
wing.
this serious. Dylan, this is a training session, okay? It's training. Well, you don't really need no training, but
That's clever. Yeah, very clever.
if I should move down the.
I mean... yeah, but...
That's probably a little better.
They've trained birds to fly like cruise missiles and things like that, you know, so maybe.
The birds aren't real on his door.
You said that with such conviction, Mark. I'm slightly worried now.
It's 2024, man. People can believe what they want nowadays, I guess.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
The Earth is flat and we're in a super Earth, apparently. I don't know.
So, Mark, you will have control of the pace and you can go whenever you want to go. Assuming the
Go
safety
now.
car.
Go now.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it
Mark,
now.
Come on, dude.
Assuming the safety car.
Mark
balls.
beat Dylan.
You don't have to wait till green, of course, but...
Okay.
Get ready, going green.
Drive right through the pace car.
Yeah.
I do think the leader has to cross finish first, right?
No,
Or
he
the
can go
starting
now.
line.
That's the yard, baby.
He's
You
gone.
can go when you want.
Whenever he wants. Yep.
Yeah, but we can't overtake before his.
Right, exactly.
The
Otherwise,
blocking
it
going
just
on up
messes
here.
it
The blocking is surreal.
That was...
I'm sitting back here with my popcorn.
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Slow car ahead.
Oh, someone
Just
sideways.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Right side, too wide.
Son of a
Go
bitch.
on the left. Clear.
Alright.
Oh, sweet cheeks.
That's how I went from last place to middle of the pack.
More
Yeah.
opportunities to overtake now.
James
Yeah.
threw a block on me during that wreck, so I couldn't pass him.
No, I went around.
Oh, I was trying to leave you space.
Thank you.
James is so much faster than me. Like, a lot faster than me. Like a lap and a half second faster than me everywhere, so I'm not going to catch him. And I have 0 practice, so that does not help my cause at all catching him.
Can't figure this turn right here out, Gabe.
Once we get to around half distance, like 7.5 minutes, if someone tells me that we're halfway through, I'll call a safety car then, but I may get distracted.
You want to call it 7?
33.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
6, 9.
Oh, that was really good. Yes. Oh, I see a little pop off. Nope, I did. That was pretty good. See how I went all the way? That was pretty good. Could be better. I need to trail brake just a little longer, like a little...
You see, you've cut the track.
Son of a bitch. Nice.
They lie.
You're lying.
Surprised you didn't come on your other account, Dylan. What is it, Ken Huber or whatever it is?
Ready?
Dun 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 dun. Helps if I shift, stupid.
21.503.
That's not well. See, I think I want to say that's good. But I don't know.
That's it. Give you the bump.
I think I shifted just a little too late. Son of
I
a
never
bitch.
catches these cars are so slow.
The car in P.
Yeah, get on the toe, it's kind of rough.
20.313, 21.025.
I'll take that!
Fastest lap of the session.
Just 2 quality laps in front.
Shit.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez.
No! Go, 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 go! Anthony, that's called dirty racing right there when I throw dirt up at you.
I can't see, what?
Mouth can't see. I'm legally
10
blind.
minutes to go.
Hand in my eyes.
Car right. Keep to the left. Still there, hold your line.
Shift, damn
You're on
you!
the right.
Oh.
Yeah. So much time to find there if you get it right, but very easy to not get it right.
Nothing to see here, Anthony. Nothing to see.
22.748. Car right. Still there, hold your line. Still there. Keep to the left.
Oh, dude! I had nowhere else to go. I was already in the dirt. Okay.
Sorry.
I would like lap 5 marked.
Marked?
Right.
I was catching my slide.
Closing on you. The gap is 2.3 seconds.
I couldn't go any more to the left. I was in the dirt.
He was just trying to use his Forza brakes.
There we go.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 3.2 seconds. The car in P2.
We are about to be on the 7th minute.
20.232.
Yeah, we'll say end of this lap, whoever leads as we cross the line, or the order that you cross the line at is the order we'll reformat. So we'll do single file reforming.
Just being good for us.
32.967. Left side. Stay on the right. Stay on the right. Clear.
Tactical. You wanted me doing the restart, yeah?
See, I don't know what to do here. Like, I don't do the car, so I don't know what gears you stick in a gear, you low or drop a gear.
Yeah, so yeah, everyone, you can race until you cross the line. Once you cross the line, just drop the pace a little bit and we'll reform up. Whoa, who was ahead of the line there?
The leader is
You can have it if you want it.
1.4.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll go single file, everyone back off pace,
Single file.
Single file, yeah. And then if whoever's in last place, if you let me know when you've caught the pack, and we'll...
Coming, mate, I'm coming. I just pinged it.
Oh! 22.213. Clear on the left.
I'll try and make this period as short as possible so we still have as much racing.
I forgot to hit the turbo button, Daniel. I would have had it.
Yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
But
I think they are in the slower cars. Just for like the rookies and stuff.
We are on a safety car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, full course, you know.
Slow car ahead.
How far are you guys?
2 more turns.
Yeah.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1.1 seconds.
So same deal. Well, I think
Slow car
P14 is going to catch
Slow
that
car
quickly,
ahead.
so we'll
Slow
go
car ahead.
similarly in that, like anywhere into or out of the last corner I can go, assuming P14 catch.
Now, I wonder why we don't do a reverse grid. See the piece.
No, we're not. So we'll reverse the grid for race 2. This is just everyone single file, and we'll do a restart so that everyone's now able to race again. So everyone is now grouped up.
5 minutes to go.
So single file restart. I will go whenever I want to go from now. So be ready.
I didn't even know you heard me say that.
Did you go already?
Yeah, it's hard to tell with these cars.
All right,
Wanted
sender
to
Bob.
sneak in a pit stop and change my tires, but shit.
5.71.
Oh, Rab.
Left side. There's an
Rab, you gotta
ahead.
bully me in that
Slow
corner,
car
bud.
ahead.
Just
Clear.
send it.
Are we racing?
Yes.
Yeah, we're racing. Sorry, yes.
There's an incident ahead. Slow car ahead.
Sorry, but
Slow car
Oh,
ahead.
Jesus,
You've got a slow
I was
car on
here,
the
mate.
right. Go left.
kind of turned into me.
I was taking some avoiding action.
Left side. Clear.
Yeah, we gotta look at that one again, Barn.
Yeah, just keep an idea, keep in your head like that helps. And we won't do any kind of safety car in the middle of the second race because the order's already reversed, so it's already going to be more racing. We'll just keep that one.
Alright, Daniel.
Whoa! Clear. 24.667.
Oh, there's a send.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Oh, dude, he's just wanting it.
Let's go down, sorry.
He just like that's what.
Did a Max Verstappen.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Oh, Jesus, that's... Almost flip bang. Alright, let's work together, Gabriel. Give it a little bumpy bump.
You got it.
21.784.
Yeah, I won't do it though.
I think you'll still get me back. You're still in the draft there. Need Mark to come in and fight you. Come on, Mark.
I'm here.
Such a dog there, but I guess that's it.
Oh.
Weehaw!
And we're hooked.
Right side. Keep to the left. Clear on the right. White flag. One more lap to go. .293. Car right. Stay on the left. Left side. The car behind.
Knew he was gonna do that.
The gap is 1.
See the way he was racing me.
Oh, what a bum.
Stay on the right. Still there.
I can't see anyone.
Stay on the
Yeah,
right.
everyone just disappeared. Yeah.
Clear.
Really?
Yeah.
Like I just don't know how. I just can't be that
Oh,
aggressive.
they're back.
Oh, they're back. Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
sewing machines in Porsche.
Okay. Actually, it's probably smart. I should have let everybody pass me, but then I want to finish first. I mean, I want to
Yeah, I
start
think
first.
so. Last guy coming across the line now. So yeah, if you want, if there's anything that stands out that you want to talk about, stick it in the Racecraft 2 chat now in between 2 races so you remember it. We'll do race 2 first and then we'll talk over everything, but just while it's fresh in your mind, if you've got things you want to go over that you think will be useful for everyone to talk about as well, then stick that in event 2 drivers chat.
That's not what I want.
I need to quickly do the thing, don't I? There we go. Your protest has been seen, Jared, and rejected.
Okay.
Perks of being there.
Okay, so I gotta do what? Where do I go? Race chat.
Event 2 drivers chat.
Okay.
Can I jump out of the rig for 30 seconds?
Yeah, we've got 10 minutes on the grid, so grab a drink, go to the loo if you need it. I'll make sure
okay.
I get the grid before. Yeah, no worries.
Cool.
I'll do the same. I'm just going to grab a drink and I'll be back in a minute or two.
Okay. Now, let's go look at lap 5. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, lap 5 game.
And yeah, just throwing it in there. Instance as well, of course, if there's instance, but try to also think of like either really good moves that you did that we could see how the other person could have defended better, or if you feel like there was someone that you were really struggling to get past, that you felt like you had the pace over but you couldn't make the move stick, or whatever. Because instants are normally somewhat definitive or like somewhat easy to cover, but don't necessarily provide as much value as how to overtake, defend, all of that stuff.
Is this my fault? This might be my fault. Nope, okay, I moved out so we wouldn't do it. I'm a bitch, dude. I really... Okay, there we go, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Ready, I'm back.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Oh yeah, let me put edit and race 1.
Yeah, and once you've typed up anything you want to type up and you're ready to race, if you just grid up so we can get an idea of how many people are.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh shit, I went to get a drink.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the left.
Oh no, this fucking Dylan
Estimated
guy ain't passing me, I
SOS
can tell you that much.
1,752. Pit road is closed. Tight field today. Look for opportunity.
We don't let Canadians through around here. Sorry, Minnesotians, whatever they're called.
As soon as you say A, we'll know you're lying.
When Dylan says A, you know it.
Yeah.
Hey, would that be your friend in the wood chipper there?
I don't know why he's all so quiet.
I guess that's
maybe
Fargo.
the kids are napping.
I don't find him quiet.
I haven't heard him one time.
He took my windows.
Yeah, he does. You know how that Gabriel guy is.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I could not figure out that last turn. Like, well, that Jerry, just let me start talking. You can cut me off.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so yeah, had him turned down. How about that?
Testing 1, 2.
Yeah, it was me. It wasn't you.
That's right.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
Yeah, I cannot figure out that last corner, man.
It's hard to stay consistent on it, that's for sure.
Alright, who have we got to grid? Is it just me, or are we missing one more car?
Waiting on you.
Just waiting on me, yeah?
Think so.
No, I see 3 cars missing.
Yeah. No, there's somebody in front of me that's missing.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, front of grid is basically empty.
Okay, right.
I'm there in a sec. I'm here. I just had to open some windows as it's quite warm in here.
Alright. Okay.
P3.
That was it.
P2 is there now. We are
4,
just missing
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All of you that have nothing to do on a Monday night in like 6 hours, we do a little league race, Wheel of Pain, all rookie cars, free track Alton Park, and Dylan's our fastest guy, James is our second to third fastest guy, and I'm probably the second to last fastest guy. So you get a good grid of what we are. We have fun now.
Yeah, I guess it's a different time for most of these guys. Like it's 2:30 my time.
What time on Monday night? What time Eastern?
Oh.
It would be
10 p.m.
No, not 10 p.m. Eastern.
It would
I'm
be
down.
4 a.m. in Austria.
Yeah, it's a fun. I just spin a wheel. Like I have a wheel with all the free cars on it, and whatever car it lands on 10 minutes before the race starts, it's that car. Fix that up at Alton Park every week. The track doesn't change, and all the cars are free. So there's no reason not to do it. And it's no damage. Every damage is turned off. If you fall behind,
the only damage is to your ego.
Yeah, if you fall behind, just cut the track. We don't give a shit. It's just
When you meet this group of guys, don't worry about ego.
Should be an invite.
Yeah, I think everyone's in the grid now. Is that right?
Still waiting. Spotter says waiting on 1.
That would be me.
Yeah, coach missing and asking questions.
Alright.
Okay.
James, you know how to do that, right?
Everyone's grid.
Alright, I'm assuming everyone is here. So, let's go.
Alright, yes. For those of you watching, same thing.
My goal is for P7.
I don't know how to do it.
Or Chief.
I'll get on here at like 8:30 Eastern. Hey,
what the hell's going on?
watch the paint
The
job.
safety car will go. It just takes a while.
He's going.
Yeah.
What am I saying?
So yeah, no safety car in the middle of this race. I think it's going to be
Jump on in.
enough racing.
Wheel of Pain, we do it.
Hectic enough.
And if you're really bad, just cut the track. Ask for
I think we're a little bit behind
black penalty
schedule.
cleared, so you're
Oh,
racing
we
up
will be
front.
for sure, but,
This is
I
our
could just
only
keep
like
extending
really
it.
fun-free, like no one gives a shit because it's me and dumbass who keeps hitting me behind me's league. So everyone else takes it a little more serious, not much, but.
Hey, didn't you just have this car? You traded in for a truck?
No, I had a GR Corolla.
Thomas, is it true if you drag your brakes on your outlap, it helps put heat in the tires?
I think so. I haven't fully investigated it, but I do it.
There's a lot of it.
But someone may well. Someone will.
It works. Yeah, it was on Reddit. Some guy did the testing with all the different warming up styles.
Yeah.
And still, like, swerving seems to be the best one, but
swerving
not too behind.
So, dragging your brake is the most safer method. You have to swerve really heavy for it to matter. And
You gotta hear the tires screeching. Typically, when I do it though, it's like on some cars you can see the temperature. It's like 1 degree or 2 degrees. So
it's not much.
I did this once or twice in the Ferrari and basically did nothing.
Yeah.
So you've got 2 different temperatures as well. Like some cars report the core tire temperature, and I think 1 or 2 report the surface tire temperature. So if you're seeing like only 1 or 2 degree increases, that's probably core temperature increases. But
I think
the
new McLaren, I think, shows all of it. Like,
does it? Interesting. I know the only car I've seen that definitely shows surface is the LMP2, but I haven't driven a big car, so there's probably a bunch of others as well. But I know like the Ferrari GT3 shows
James
core.
don't know. Anyway, Gringo, who I went before Thomas,
once the safety car goes in,
and he
it's
said
your pack, and you
that
can
it
go
only does to
whenever
surf
you want
their
to make sure the
tires.
safety
It
car's
doesn't
out of
do
the way
that.
for
So
stuff while
run
you're
hard.
jumping.
Don't do this nonsense here, because all you do is make your tires slick.
Good luck,
Heat the
everyone.
tires up
Let's
on your
go.
first out lap to your second out lap, and do it that way. So, I don't know. Everybody kind of, unless you're NASCAR, then you know all the cheats, but it's different.
Green
on this.
flag, green flag.
How did he finish ahead of? Oh no, never mind. I got him just a shitty starter.
Do you get your elbows out much?
all the way out.
Oh, the frickin' pink he's half on the grass and pushing me.
Still there, hold your line.
Okay, just running over people.
I didn't run over anybody.
Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right.
Not you.
Don't worry about me. Everything just got real quiet in my head, so it's weird. Okay. I guess friendship's over here. We're a little more aggressive this race.
No, that's bullshit is what it is. What, I'm supposed to move over and let you back in?
It wasn't him.
The pink car.
He's
I'm
not
not
the
the
pink
pink
car.
Talk about it after. We'll look at it.
Alright. Clear on the right.
You bumped?
I don't know how the hell you get on me so fast.
It's just the yellow. I like it.
Yeah, I know.
4, 9, 8. Car right. Still there.
Jim, just tell him, come on, stop being so shit. Try harder.
Still there.
Whoa.
Clear.
I just...
The next car's the leader. Car right.
Oh,
Still
dude.
there, hold
can't.
your line.
You can't fucking... Dude, you can't block the whole middle of...
We didn't block it.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
What is this love?
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay, he's running the middle of the lane. He went this way and then that way. And if I'm... Whatever. James is always against me, it don't matter. I could be 100% right, and I'm always wrong. It's my sidekick in crime, but I'm always wrong. Like, it doesn't matter.
Where are you at, Dylan?
Yes.
So frustrating, man. This is the shit I always get into. And I tell myself, don't do that. Just, he's faster than you, well, you think. I think he was the leader. But don't do it. Just, but no, and then inside my head it's like, no, you got to attack. You have to attack. You have to attack. And then, like, hey, but I really have to learn stupidity and attacking is two different things.
That was my bad. Completely my bad.
So frustrating.
Oh my God.
If I could learn that, man, I might be a true 1700 Irish.
Oh my life. I'm really sorry.
It is so
I went to
hot.
brake and I just went straight, then realized half a second later I'm pressing the clutch.
We'll see, maybe we will throw in a safety car halfway through, because we've got like a few cars that are away off the pack, so it may make for better racing.
Really sorry for that.
I hate sucking.
Sorry, guys. I'm
Man,
trying
I
not to
hate it
rejoin
so
in front of you. Sorry.
It's just the stupid mistakes, and then I talk to myself like this, and all I do is dwell on it, I guess you want to say, or rant on it. But I gotta stop, put it away, and try to catch up, I guess. Let's try that. I do love having
unless
this.
anyone has any strong objections, we'll do the same thing. So this time at 8 minutes, we'll do it based on whoever's in first when they cross the line. Same as last time.
Just set the fastest lap. 20.318.
This graph here lets me know when I'm starting to run
You
like
can't just
shit.
drive into me.
It's kind of nice.
22.781. New fastest lap for you.
Mental, that's what I do. Just small.
Minutes to go.
Oh my god, yeah. Revive me.
I mean, you gotta remember, guys, this is a training session.
Yeah.
You got a slow car on the right.
Some people don't know, so they're here to learn.
Oh, that was wide, very wide elbows there.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1.8 seconds. The car in P5 just set the fastest lap. 19.836.
19,
I had a lot of draft.
23.584.
I have no draft and no skill. 4 seconds difference. How about breaking a little earlier there, Junior? That was the downfall. I really gotta focus. Okay, you can get Vera. You gotta get him. You were there and then you messed up. Okay, don't hit curbs in this car, because it doesn't like it, Gabe.
Approaching 8 minutes, yeah.
Alright, we'll
Or
do...
anyone out there.
Yeah, we'll do across the line now, we'll reform. So, once the leader crosses the line, just slow it down and we'll reform.
Yeah, we just crossed.
Yeah, so just slow it down and control the pace. And everyone reform in the order that you cross the finish line. So you can race until you reach the finish line.
Got it. Brake in, turn out. What I gotta do. I know the lesson.
Hi, Mark.
Just go and fly.
Back again.
That's right.
4.263.
Oh, hi, Mark.
There we go.
The car in front has gone off.
Oh yeah.
So we're pretty much all on now, so pick up the pace a little bit just to get across to the start. We'll do you'll go again at some point, like anywhere just before or just after the last corner, but we'll just go a little bit faster now to get there quicker so we have more time racing. And then we'll bunch back up again as we get close to there.
Lap 2?
So looking forward to my triples. So hard
What do you want to know?
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1.1.
And yeah, now just bunch it back up again. Nice and slow now.
Oh, I heard punch it up. Just punch it up. Okay.
Okay, everyone's here, so it's on the lead car. Whenever you're ready to go, you can decide to go. And then we will be racing.
Slow car ahead. Slow car ahead.
Alright, focus. Sorry I suck, I'm in the back of the pack, you're not really saying much.
Shake and bake.
The leader is running 59.912, 39.817.
Oh, I thought he was gonna die. Shit, I don't have my training pants on.
Don't just turn in on me.
You got a slow car on the right. There's an incident ahead. Slow car ahead. Car stop on the
Keep
left.
it to.
Oh, Jesus!
Holy moly!
Car on your left. Clear.
See, this car does not like curbs. Oh, see that glitch? I don't know if you saw it.
Oh, mate, I'm here. Jesus.
Left side. You're on the right. 3 wide. Car on your left. 2 wide.
Sorry, that was a big sin.
Murder in progress.
You're losing on the car in front.
Well, because I had an incident.
4.7 seconds.
I'll wait for you, because I actually had fun running behind you.
Oh, it's so good.
I feel like there's more to learn than running by your own.
25.585.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, push me.
I'll overtake.
Alright.
I cannot hack this corner yet.
It's not the right line through there, Thomas. About mine.
Oh, I'm trying. Oh, Jesus. So hard to leave space on that bend, mate.
Come on.
22.27. New fast flat for you.
No, it's not. I thought I did a 22 flat.
Right
No, I
side.
did a 21.
Clear on the right. Car right. Clear.
I swear I gave them all the room.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Oh, are we doing this? Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's what we're here to do. Learn.
Yeah, fair play.
I'm lifting to let you catch up to let these things happen.
Fair enough.
We're here to learn,
I
goddammit.
think he said, we'll go lap 9.
Difference between learning and just freaking being an ass.
Oh, no.
Oh, sorry.
So I touched the gravel a bit and that was enough.
That was fun, Thomas.
Yeah, that was good.
Damage.
I have a feeling you're going to get me straight back on the next straight there.
Push me, Mark. What are you doing? Oh, they're cheating.
Share the draft, Thomas. Come on.
Back out. It looked like we sent it in too deep, and I didn't want to get hit.
I'm like rocking back and forth on the straights here, trying to get the thing to go faster.
Weaving every RPM.
Shit. Just had no grip.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 4.1 seconds. White flag, white flag. .284.
John, it's your turn to do it on turn 1.
No, I want to get on the gas there. I know what I do wrong. I just keep doing it wrong.
Did you just over under me there?
Yeah.
Nice job.
It wasn't on purpose. I mean, you left it kind of open, but yeah.
Yeah, I carried too much and I pushed wide at the apex. But that's a nice over under.
If everybody can hear everybody in the Discord, let me know. I think everybody's volume down because Discord's so loud for streaming.
Need a semi-cube?
And so.
Can anyone hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes.
It wasn't just the steering wheel, it was everything. I'm back now.
And Vic, no. He sounds like a cook. You don't like your seafood? Fuck you, get out of my
the
restaurant.
Windows USB removed sound and suddenly throttle is maxed out, no steering.
Guys, whoever crashed now intentionally, which are like slowing down cars, it can be very unpleasant to DD owners. So just mind that.
My apologies.
My oldest son had a shattered wrist because of that on my old wheelbase. That's why I report anybody who does that, regardless of their excuse.
Okay.
You almost broke my thumb like that one time.
Yeah.
That's a. Was it Mark? Did you crash at that point?
It was, yeah. I wasn't really paying
No.
attention.
So the reason Mark did that, was it just didn't notice, or was that a CSR standard thing?
It was a classic ending, but like I wasn't really paying attention, so I won't aim for it again.
What the hell? Hold on.
No worries. Yeah. So it's like if people know that you're going to do it, then they can take their hands off the steering wheel. But if it's not expected,
hold on. I haven't.
Yeah, the Simi Cube sort of cuts any sudden jerk like that.
any appendages.
I want to look at this because he got mad, and I think.
Yeah, I don't have a semi-cube.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Mr. Fancy Pants over here. We don't have semi-cubes.
Alright, so same deal. So type up anything from race 2 that you want to go over. Overtakes, defending, instant. And then we'll give it like 5 minutes again for people to go loo, grab a drink, and then we'll go back and we'll just kind of work our way through as much as possible.
So, see.
I feel like I ended up on the wrong side of some incidents and then was just driving in the back.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like
Did you manage to then get more racing again once we punch back up, or was it the same kind of deal?
No, it was same thing both times.
Yeah.
Someone in front of me crashed and I was then last.
Yeah.
It didn't.
The benefit is we can still,
I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just.
Even if they're not your
diva.
Instance, they'll still be like
it felt like
from other people's. But
here,
it is annoying
there
when,
to here.
when you're not the one racing.
I was saying one of the things that I notice is that I just can't see when people are next to me.
Yeah.
It's really I have to rely on the spotter, which is really not good.
Have you ever like
Good,
do you have like caps or anything like that? Because caps has markers you can put up and shows you when cars are next to you.
Yeah, I have that on my steering wheel, but it's not the same thing as seeing where the other is. Like in relation, I just have
you can try an overlay. It shows you the cars around you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like caps is an overlay, and it'll be 2 bars. One pops if somebody's on your right, it'll slowly come up and to where they're at. Relevant.
It shows exactly how much overlap you have as well. Is the
Yeah, I have the sim hub overlay, and I only see if there's someone on the left. I don't see where.
Okay.
So
There should be one
there will be
road
right back.
Slightly better overlays that
let me
will
know if
show
you guys, everybody
how
hears them
far,
well, right?
how far
I'm guessing so.
alongside they are, which is super useful because you can also see how quickly they're catching you up, and therefore like make a judgment as to whether they're going to need space through the corner or not. Yeah, definitely helps.
Let me just turn the headset off.
Hopefully by the end of the week I have my triples, so.
Oh yeah, that will be the other thing that will make, triples do make it so much easier.
iOverlay Spotter does a really good job of showing you who's left and right and what the overlap is.
Yeah.
The iOverlay thing I can't load because it's too big.
So also keeping your relative open will, like if you can pay attention to that, it shows you like if somebody's 0.1 or 0.0, they're like right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 0.2 is always generally safe, I think, and then as soon as it's like 0.1, you've got to worry.
Yeah.
That was fun.
It seemed like on the whole there was a lot of racing, and considering how racy all of the cars were and how naturally like the GR86s around here make it very packed, didn't look like there was a load of instants. Maybe that was just from where I was sitting. There was a few, obviously, but...
Yeah, I was just to start my normal.
Up in second place.
I saw that, Rab. You were, I think you just got hit from behind, right?
I don't know, actually. I just
him and I were battling, and like we had the most slightest of ever touches.
Yeah, and then just whereas in the braking zone, it just upset and sent him.
Yeah, it was after the turn, where
just before you go
the first hairpin
or something.
Yeah, so your cars are both light, and then we just barely touched.
Yeah.
Like we both, I thought like gave each other like the perfect amount of space. It's just like unlucky.
How much grass do you guys cut going through this track in some of these turns? Any at all?
No, I don't.
No, I don't think so.
I think the last corner I've gotten to where I get just like a front tire up, but that's about it.
Not even tire.
I was just going to say.
Yeah, maybe. I need to add, but I don't remember what I do, to be honest.
I think turn 10, maybe I'm putting a wheel over the curb on the inside, maybe?
Yeah, same.
Oh yeah, maybe just clipping the curb onto the grass a little bit on the final corner, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like, just a little bit.
I'm going to make a quick change. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, okay?
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Worst case, we'll on through like one instant, but no worries. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna grab a quick drink, and we'll say.
Are we done driving, or are we reviewing?
So we're done driving for now. So we've got like an hour of talking through the analysis, and then after that hour, whether you want to or not, you don't have to. There's like the final race, which is just for a bit of fun.
Yeah, I'm out on track, just dicking around, just practicing.
It's still racing, of course, but like it's the final race. It's not like we're going to review the instance from the final race. It's more in theory. Once we've talked through everything, it's a chance to practice it right away. If there's something specific that you think, oh yeah, that's going to be helpful for me, then you can go out and practice it while still racing. But yeah, we'll say like 3 minutes we'll get started. So I'm going to grab a drink and I'll be back in a minute.
Gabriel, can you wait for a second? I want to try my evaluating.
Left side. Clear on the left. Left side.
Okay.
Still there, hold your line. Clear. Car on your left.
Thank you.
Keep to the right. Clear.
See, I'm always so bad there, because I'm always the offender, but I'm always the victim. So, and it's because I lose sight of the car.
I think he stepped out.
Not either.
Watch your car right. Still there, hold your line. Car on your left.
I didn't know what that was.
I was focused on my overlay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
I wanted to see if I can actually judge where you will be off, where you're ending.
Okay. The overlay
It
was a
works.
little bit off, if that was what you were going by.
No, it turns out that as long as it's red, you're still there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think I need to edit the overlay a little bit.
Alright, I just found half a second by cutting the grass without getting a 1x, so... I'm gonna keep doing that.
I found that a lot of these turns, man, are kind of the same. They're not really that big of a difference. That last turn, you're either going to lose or gain a shit ton of time.
I'll tell you the one where I had struggled. It's turn 3. The sweeping left after the hairpin.
Yeah, the uphill.
Yeah, it feels like, before you start diving downhill.
Mm-hmm.
So it feels like if I try to lift through there, I wind up pushing off until you get to the gravel and losing time. If I down brake going in, then I just dump time. I just watch the time go.
What you want to do for turn 3? Not that we're not going to do a bunch of poaching stuff like that, but seeing as things we've got a minute. So what you want to do, the lifting off the throttle helps in that it shifts some weight over the front of the car, gives you more brake or more front grip because you've shifted weight to the front. So that's why you have the instinct to lift off because you want to get that extra front grip, but you don't quite have enough just by lifting off the throttle. That's why you run wide. But if you stab on the brake, like just do a little dab, then you've shifted weight to the front, but only in that moment. You want like a slow, small drag on the brake to get more front grip and longer from that corner. So the braking in that corner is you need to do a little bit to slow the car down, but you also want to do it to get the rotation, get the front grip.
Aha, like
so
that!
If you slow down too quickly at the start, then you lose the ability to get that front grip. Same into the final corner as well.
What turn is that you were just talking about?
Turn 3. Is it turn 3 or turn...
No, turn 3, the left-hander after the hairpin.
Yeah, so is that... So instinctively to me that feels like turn 2, but I don't know the number.
Yeah.
Okay,
turn 2 is the second half of the hairpin.
Got you. Yeah, so turn 3.
So you use brake there, I just left and accelerate. I just stay in 4th gear, lift, see where the access.
I don't understand why everybody's talking over the coach.
Yeah, I think
that they all paid
I think
to
you're
get less
lifting a little bit earlier than you need to, so then you slow down. You lift for longer rather than accelerating for a bit and then turning and brake. Yeah, minor point, but anyway.
There's two access roads there, so I'm at the end of the second access road is where when I'm dabbing the brake, that's where I'm dabbing, but it's not like I need to be dragging one through. Just create some.
Right.
I think it's literally like 4% brake.
Yeah. It's something very
as little as you possibly can, almost.
Yeah, so you're not slowing the car down, but you're rotating the car.
Like 10% maybe even less.
Yeah, like trailing through the...
What gear do you take it in?
Right, let's jump into it. Let's park the racing, the driving stuff, because otherwise we're never going to get started on the... we could talk all day about the driving and then never get started on the racing. So... I'm literally just going to go in order. So...
That'd be the best way.
We've got lap 8, corner 3, and this is the first race machine. Give me a minute to find this. And Shafino, who's this in the...
Ron installed the first one. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. And that was race 1. Was it lap 8?
Yeah, Yes, I think it was the second part of the first race, I think.
Yeah, lap 8.
Yeah, lap 8, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so let's get like from both sides. What is your thought process? So Branislav first, talk me through from your side how you.
Okay, so he made a mistake in the corner before that, so I had the speed to catch up and get alongside, and I feel like I was entitled to space in that corner. Like I had the inside, so I felt like he should give me space, but he just turned too much and basically drove me off the track.
I would have given you space if your front was after my driver door, basically. But you were effectively half car behind me there. So I just took my line, and from my perspective, you just tried to cut into me, because there's no way you were going to do that corner the way you're going to come into it. I think.
So there's two sides to this. There's the who's at fault, and then there's the driver preservation side. So it's all fine and well being the driver not at fault, but if even while you're not at fault, you end up with a crash and you're out of the race, then at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter who's at fault.
Yeah, on that one, I did think, looking at it, I thought I left you space, but there's no way you're going to make that corner. So the intention was to give you space there.
Sorry, I'm lost on who's talking. The intention was to give space.
Yeah, me. The intention was
White card is talking, yeah.
So you were aiming to give space.
I was.
But you feel like you didn't quite give enough there.
Yeah, looking at it in hindsight, yeah.
Yeah, so I'd say it's fair. Like,
no way.
You could say that red and yellow was kind of sticking his nose in a little bit, and he was, but he was kind of entitled to. It's close. It's a borderline one.
I do this shit, and I'm told I'm not allowed to.
From red and yellow's point of view, the more you can get yourself alongside, the less likely it is for this to happen. The less likely they are to turn in.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go for it, and you can try, but you've got to be ready for something like this to potentially happen when the amount of overlap you have is very small. Like, you have some overlap. I think technically by iRacing rules, you then would be entitled to some space, but ultimately, I don't think you were going to make the pass stick. Even if there was space left, you'd have been slower through the corner on the inside, and then all that would happen is you'd have slowed both cars down. But equally, you were entitled to space. So
maybe I should just use the opportunity to scare him into not doing the corner.
Yes, either scare him, pretend, fake the move, and then a reasonable subset of drivers will leave you space, and therefore you can drive into that space if they leave it, but without the risk. Or alternatively, when you've got drivers behind you, then even scaring him potentially is going to slow both of you down. If he goes offline, but then you can't make the pass, you're going to be slowing both of you down relative to the rest of the pack. And maybe the better approach is just to tuck in and work together a little bit. But yeah.
He's so nice.
Sorry, what car number is that one, the Castrol? Is it 15 or 5?
It is car number 5.
Okay, because I had a very similar situation, and I thought that was my car.
I'm you explaining it.
This is why we're here, boys.
And you do speak with accents, so it could be Ivan.
I was confused. I did think 3 people would explain what was going on for.
Jesus, it was a mindfuck now, because I had a photocopy of that incident.
Yeah.
I think
But you did speak well on my behalf. Thank you.
No worries. But,
all right.
Yeah, I got to be.
I should add in as well, if at any point people disagree or they want to challenge what I'm saying, definitely do it, because when you're someone that disagrees, that's kind of the best person to learn from the situation, because other people may agree with you and I may be wrong in a situation, but equally if you disagree with what's being said, then by raising it, then other people can challenge it and we can work out what is actually correct. Whereas if you disagree but you keep it to yourself, then you don't have the potential to learn from it, right?
Okay. I just want to add, as the yellow-red car, that from my perspective in the car, I thought I was a lot more alongside than from this perspective.
It lied.
So
this is a brilliant point. So I feel the same way. Whenever I'm driving, I feel like I'm way more alongside than I am, and then I watch back and realize, oh, actually,
That's what happened.
was nowhere near deserving as
With
much
me.
space as I thought I was.
Like, it just so wrong.
So a good exercise for this is to go out on track with like 0% AI and just get alongside and like line up something. So it's not easy. You know, everyone has different screens, different things, but say look at like where the edge of the screen is, and then if the edge of the screen lines up with the wing mirror, for example, here you can see like the edge of the screen is lined up with the wing mirror. Go, you know, do that, or like line up the car at different places and see where it looks from cockpit cam relative to where it looks in the chase, so you have a proper idea of exactly how alongside you are, because the cockpit cam can be very deceptive, and you get yourself into situations like this where you feel like you deserve a lot more space than you actually do.
Good point. Yeah.
So that's a huge thing, because for whatever reason, the perspective, it always feels like from one side you're racing, so you always feel like you deserve more room in the heat of the moment. That's natural. And then from the other side, it's deceptive. It always feels like you're more alongside than you are. So definitely good to get a accurate sense of how alongside you actually are. Really good like qualifying point there. So nice. Let's jump to the next one, which is lap 5, Anthony and Gabriel.
So while you're switching there, couldn't we also say that the red and yellow car needs to be aware that he's sitting in that rear quarter? He's in the white car's blind spot, right?
Yes. So
yeah, I knew he was there.
Yeah. He's in the blind spot. Okay. But generally, you would want to have an idea that he's there. If you don't know that he was like eyeing up a move, then that's kind of prepared.
I knew he was there. I was trying to just give him the space, and I misjudged the amount of space I gave him.
Good, fair enough.
Because I didn't see that move sticking either. So
lap 5. Which corner do you know?
Not this one.
It's like, I think it's the next one.
Is this one?
It's coming out. Yeah.
The next turn, not this one.
Okay. Okay, let's see what actually happens here. Yeah.
It's my fault. No, it's my fault. Okay.
Better left or right now.
Yeah, see,
let's. Alright, this is a tough one from both sides. Anthony first. Let's get your take. We'll play it through.
I think we had slight contact, and then I was just trying to maximize my space, minimize his.
Yeah.
And I think we touch. Because there's more than the cars within there. It's just like accident.
Yeah. And then, Gabe?
So we had slight contact, like, every lap, like this, race 2?
Yeah.
And so it was just kind of like, well, it's just, I just tried to match his aggressiveness. So I was like, well, I got to take it, because either that or you get, so I was just like, well, okay. And then it's like he said, I'm in the door panel. It should be almost my, line. So that's kind of what I was like, well, so I was looking now at where I want to be from my up corner.
Yeah. I'd say this is a tight one. So there's the contact first to address. So the iRacing standard is like, you continue on your path, each of you, and whoever is the one that drifts across off the path is the one that's at fault. If you guys both happen to be here, and like Gabe, you were on the absolute edge of the track, and Anthony, you were here, Anthony would not have to move over. He could like hold you to that super tight line as long as he keeps the car straight. That's easy to judge in a straight, much harder to judge when like we're coming into this kink here. So probably the best indicator of whether you've both kept your cars on the straight path is to like how much you deviate from this like center line. Obviously in a bunch of tracks you're not going to have that center line, so it is kind of how much you deviate from one side of the track is the judgment. So I would say, if anything, that first contact is Anthony coming over a little bit on you. It's like you see your Gabe, you're keeping a relatively consistent line to the gap to the white line, whereas Anthony comes over a little bit. He starts out over his side of the white line and then drifts across into you. So yeah, that's a small amount of contact. It's relatively minor. But if we were in a position blame there, that's how I'd position it. But the real problem is here. It's like that contact sends you onto the curb, and from there on, you're kind of a passenger. The contact was always going to happen. So a little bit of this is net.
So
was it net code?
So really, Anthony's at fault both times, and I'm finally in the right. Yes. Okay.
I would.
I'm not sure though, because like my car is pointed off the apex here when the contact happens. Like it's pointed away.
But
it's pointed away from the apex. But if you were to point your car at the apex here, you'd definitely be crashing into it.
Oh, I'd kill him, yeah, but I did.
But I thought this way he raced me.
I would say you do come in
a bit early.
A little bit. Like you cut in a bit earlier, and you very quickly close in his space. You're trying to leave him a car's width, but he's already
at the car's
got
width.
more than a car's width. So if he was to change his line here, he would end up ploughing straight into you because he'd never be able to make the corner. Other people weigh in. I don't want to.
So this is usually what happens to me in so many races. Well, unless I kill him, but this is me in a lot of races. So I'm like, well, what do you do? And I'm learning that no, they're going to do that to you. Just let them go, and they should wreck themselves. But lately now, the 16,700 I rating, I'm learning that that's false, and you end up just losing the position now altogether. So
because they're quite
right, yeah.
So
the only thing I'm going to add is that I think the initial contact right here, I think that was a little bit of both of them. Like if you watch his line, like he's going right. He's
all right.
right.
Yeah.
It's always
depending
my
on the
fault.
perspective. So the first one, pretty 50-50, I'd say, is reasonable.
Yeah.
It depends what
always is my
perspective
fault,
you
dude,
come from
with James.
Who it looks
It always
like.
is. Like, I don't understand it. Like James kills
trying to open himself up
and
to the corner, you know?
I think the black car doesn't even need to. I don't think you gain that much from closing off the position here because you're not opening up the corner for yourself either. And you can open up the corner for yourself, and then you're going to carry more speed through the corner. Instead, you're kind of just making the corner a lot smaller than it actually needs to be. And I think if you stop right here, I think if right here, the black car goes out to the right.
Yeah.
I mean, just a little bit before that. Yeah, like if you go out to the right, the yellow car still doesn't. He's not going to have the time to react to go out wide, and so you're just going to be able to widen the track yourself and carry more speed. And then you probably don't have an incident, but you also probably finish the pass because you're gonna carry more speed after.
100% agree. So Anthony, this is actually something we went over in one of our coaching sessions, right? That you keep.
So the devil's advocate though. Yeah. I think we also went over this like in our lesson though, is that creates so much more space and that increases the risk of contact if he misses it, right? Because we're not door to door now.
The more space you give, the better. It's the opposite.
This is me.
So
this is Anthony. We're going over
the risk of contact. So at this point, if you swing right the way to the outside, you've got so much more room. You can take a better racing line and still avoid him at the same time.
You'll have a way better exit.
Yeah. So I'm not trying to say which one is right and wrong. I'm just trying to get both perspectives. So the argument on the outside line is yes, you get a better exit, but at the same time, if you squeeze on the inside, it compromises their line, correct? And I still get an exit in the middle of the track.
Only if the yellow car can then widen his own line. But if you time it right, he can't widen his line at all.
Because he won't know when you're going to move across, so he can't react to it. He's still got to pick his breaking point, right? Something to try. Aside from, we can kind of put the blame side of things to one side. Something to try from the attacking point of view here is don't squeeze him fairly until just before the braking zone, then try to maximize your line in the final race. Just see what happens. You'll find it easier. And then from Gabe's side, like, how can you avoid getting into this situation more often? Here, I don't think there's too much you can do. Like you can maybe keep it a little bit tighter, but I think it's a little bit unlucky that the amount of that the contact is has such a big impact.
I mean, the black car drove this in a way that both drivers would have had to drive absolutely like pixel perfectly, or there was going to be a crash.
Yeah.
So it's not like anybody's fault technically. It's just probably a racing incident. But black car drove this in a way that it was almost inevitable that there would be a race. There would be a crash.
Yeah, because it was everything.
It's not illegal, but it's like, I don't know.
Risky.
It's just you've made the track two cars lengths wide. That's very difficult to drive.
Yeah, I took it as it was bully racing. Like it was this kind of way for like 2 laps, and then it was like,
I mean,
hey,
he can,
but hold,
if he wants to, he can beat you all the way to the inside
I
line.
get that. I totally get that. So I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, hey. So it's like, when do you kind of say, hey? But my second follow up to that is, who's in the better line? If like say nothing. Like, is he? So do I want to be where he is instead of on inside?
I think yes.
So I'm thinking of the next corner mainly after this.
It depends how good the run is, basically, how far ahead you are. But generally, I'd say the outside is better here because you can carry more speed through the whole corner, and then you just have a much better run, and you can finish the pass down down into the next corner. Whoever's on the outside generally will have the more speed, so if there's a straight following, that will usually pay off. It's a case of, in each corner, trying both combination and seeing which one works, and then sticking to deciding that, okay, the outside seems better in most situations, so I will aim to attack the outside if I'm given the opportunity.
I think the outside's a lot easier to drive. The inside may be technically better if you drive it perfectly, but you're just not going to drive this perfectly. It's like too hard. It's too hard to drive this perfectly. But the outside, because he has so much extra track, he can kind of like make a mistake, like break a little bit off, and it's just easier, and he can keep the speed up.
Okay, let's jump on to the next one.
Let's go to the next one. I liked having both perspectives on this. So that was good.
Yeah. So we've got lap 5, turn. Oh, that's probably this one. same person, saying the same thing. So, and then we've also got. So that's fine. We've done that one. Nice.
I think everybody's racing significantly more aggressive than.
I'm being way more aggressive in this, than I would in a
100% am too. I'm like borderline. I think I've probably broken like 4 different rules. But
it's an environment where like you can understand, what the limit is, how aggressive you can be. So.
Yeah, I think it's actually interesting that everybody's more aggressive because you start seeing like where is aggression even worth it? Like it's not always worth it to just like be stupid aggressive,
Oh, for sure.
Ooh.
This was nice. This was a nice move.
Nope. Keep watching.
Is this the? Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's just like I don't know.
Oh.
But this is what it was kind of like, hey, like when you...
Ooh.
Are we continuing on, or was this...
Yeah, no, that was it. Just, how do I, like, he got it, but I felt like he overbraked, he was going to die, and he didn't. And then he got the pass on me. So I'm like, I thought he screwed the line all up, and he still beat me. I'm like, I don't know what the hell else to do. Like this is when I talk to him, I get frustrated. Like I don't. Like,
So
is the yellow car talking right now?
Yeah, yellow car's talking right now.
Yeah, I'm watching this. So this contact, that's bad. That's me.
Yeah, so be careful of that.
Yeah.
But that's not the main thing. Let's tackle the main thing. So you're saying, Gabe, from your point of view, how can you make sure you maximize this, or like how can you make sure he doesn't get past? And the answer is. If he's coming through and you're committing to the switchback, like at what point did you decide to commit to the switchback here?
When I thought he was going to die. So that's really what I thought. So I was like, golden. So basically this is almost like the flip reverse of what we crashed in.
Yeah.
So I was like, but then he got me. It was after the accident, right? I think. So I'm like, so he got me, quote unquote, on both. So I'm like, I'm losing on both ends.
Yes. So what I would say, if you're, from your point of view, if you're feeling like Anthony is aggressive in your driving. I'm not going to comment on whether he is or not, but
no.
if you're the driver and you're racing someone who you feel is aggressive, you want to minimize the amount of time you go side by side. So the switchback is really good here. But what you want to do in that situation is commit to it early. So even at this point, you should be saying, okay, I'm going to switch back. And then the goal is to optimize your switchback as much as possible. So that means slowing down a little bit earlier, a little bit more smoothly to allow him to get fully past. If you see here, he just barely gets past and then you're very quickly turning into the corner. So it's all just a little bit reactionary. You're like, when can I turn in? When can I turn in? Now I can turn in. Whereas if you're a little bit slower, a little bit smoother, and you kind of let him get a bit more ahead now, then you can take almost a regular racing line and then start catching him up on the exit, if that makes sense. Do you see how your line is more compromised than it could need to be if you committed to the switchback earlier?
Yeah, but they just said the last race, like same incident. If I would have stayed to the if he would have stayed to the outside, he would have had my pass. But then I wanted that inside line. You see, so that's why I'm asking, how would he have made it on that last lap on the outside when basically the line that we took is really, I think, almost the only line you can take unless you're going a lot slower. So it's like I don't know how you're going to survive on that outside lane.
So if he was hanging it all the way around the outside, he'd have had the better run. But if you're feeling like you don't want to risk going side by side from a race preservation point of view, then whether or not he gets the pass done, your only goal at this point is then, how do I make this the best switchback and the best chance at getting by?
Okay.
I don't know.
No, I got you now. Okay, yeah. I said just slow down and get the line. Okay.
Slow down and get like a more optimal line so you can carry more exit speed. Because you see here, you're not using as much of the track as you could. You could almost, out of interest, while we're on this instance, did anyone have a situation where they managed to make that switchback work? In which case, we can show what the better way to switch back is visually, rather than like vaguely talking through it. If we didn't, don't worry. I'll take that as a no. So yeah, I'd say the key is commit to what you want to do early, so you can plan it more, rather than like you brake very hard and then you turn a lot. So you're not. I bet if we looked at one of your laps before, if we find a lap where you weren't racing anyone. You see, you're on the brake much longer, you're getting all that rotation and you're carrying way more speed through the corner. Whereas on, is it this lap? Yeah, on this lap, you've had to brake a lot to make sure he gets clear, and then you turn in without any kind of trail braking, so you're carrying less speed than you could have through that line, basically. So if the takeaway is commit to the move you want to make earlier, so you can optimize it as much as possible. Maybe you still don't get past in this situation, but it will give you a better chance.
Okay.
All right, let's
good stuff.
Jump on to the next one. Race 1, lap 1, final turn, and that's a wrap.
You can just skip that one. That was more what can or can I do here, rather than anything to do with overtake. Well, it was but.
Well, we'll still go for it. It's fine. It's fine. If it's a nice quick one, it's a nice quick one. Then awesome.
It's basically, do I have to leave the racing line to let the guy behind who I've put off the track back on, kind of question.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's a good question to ask.
If I can stay as far to the left as I can and I don't have to move over, at least I know I can do it, rather than just pull it over straight away.
Maybe there's a bit more to analyse in this than Oh no, it's just a speed.
So, so if you go back, forgot about how soft the suspension is on the GR, and so I hit the inside curb, and that was it.
And it just sent you,
Yeah. So that was just me misjudging that, and then it started the pileup.
Yeah. And then Rab, what's the question here?
It's final corner.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry, that's my bad.
Yeah. It's whether I need to move over to let the other guy back on the track or no.
Okay, yeah. Mega save, by the way. I would say you don't have to, because at that point it's kind of overtaking off the track.
Yeah.
He's technically you are off track, right? You're over the white line, but you're not. Right?
Not in terms of iRacing. So
yes,
kind of. But I would consider this fair play because it's not an off track.
I'm agreeing with you that like he doesn't need to move. Yeah.
So doesn't need to move, but from a self-preservation point of view, either Zach is gonna continue. He's still got a mega run, so even if he goes over the grass, he's either gonna get back on eventually and get past you, or he's going to lose control on the grass and spin into you. So, although you maybe don't technically have to, you were definitely well advised to do so.
I know it can change from lap to lap, race to race, different cars, but it was more a straight yes or no type. Do I have to move over? No, you don't type thing, rather than any technicalities or what might and might not happen type thing.
Yeah, so
it's nice to know
What is Zach supposed to do here then? Like, is Zach supposed to because he has to go off track to dodge him?
I think he did fine. I think this is fine for both of them.
It's good avoidance.
So does Zach give the position back or what? According to iRacing, technically you would just get a 1x here and you would just keep driving.
Yeah, I think if you were going to be super courteous, you'd give the position back because it's you've overtaken off the track. But it would not happen in officials, so I would just keep going if it was me. But the more correct answer is judge the amount of speed difference so that you don't catch right at the end of the corner. I know it's hard because obviously there's been a spin, so the speed difference is so high. But as soon as you see this spin, I would be backing off a little bit, not quite carrying full speed through that corner, so that one, I can see what happens, whether he spins out or whether he keeps going, and two, so that when I catch him, because if this was a different track and there wasn't space here, Zach would have had to slam on the
wall there.
Yeah, if there was a wall there, Zach would have had to slam on the brakes, and either he hits and there's contact all bad, or best case scenario, he slams on the brakes and wastes the ability to make an easy overtake. If he just was a little bit more patient and just backed off a little bit here, took this at 90% to give himself a chance to decide what to do, then he would have still had a load of overspeed, but he would have been able to make it to the inside before catching up.
Take a tighter line, because the guy in front of you is sliding and losing time.
Yes, he's going to be so slow that you can afford to not go 110%.
I don't know if he is able to take a tighter line.
He's not because of the amount of speed.
If he tunnel lift,
off here, then he could have held a tighter line.
Yeah, if he just...
So you can see the yellow car is already sliding. So at this point...
the yellow car just started sliding.
Can you play it a little bit when you start seeing the smoke? Can you play when you start seeing the smoke? There.
Yeah, here.
If he lifts just a little, or just a little bit more brake, I think he takes... he has more time to react if he wants to overtake outside or inside.
I don't get it.
I think you can
we can't see
definitely
inputs here.
Even there, you can see it's a little bit unstable. You don't have to wait for the slide to know that that's not the normal way to take the corner.
That's not good,
I think, just when the smoke comes, though,
Yeah.
Now, the reason why that happened is because he took
lift.
it. He didn't go. He wasn't out front.
I did lift,
it's because I was driving. I thought I was driving a GT3.
I think that's why it happened.
Problem.
He did.
So it doesn't even have to be slowing down
of a dodge than you guys are giving it credit for. This is really your reaction time and your.
What he did was good.
Yeah, he did good for sure. But even here, correct me if I'm wrong, Zach, but do you get on power in the normal way here?
There's a little left, and then I go.
Yeah.
Once I realise he's safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you just have a little bit more of a lift, you give yourself more option. Even if you just delay the amount of time.
You guys are arguing semantics here, because this was perfect.
I think
take the 1x and run. Like that's what everybody else should do.
I think we're just saying he's saying in a perfect world.
If there's in a perfect world, and if there was a wall here, what would have been the right thing to do? Right. But yeah, you're right. It's a very.
I think Zach and Gabe both did the right thing.
Yes.
Yeah, Zach did well not to run over Rev in that situation. Yeah.
I would 100% just ran right over him. Like, there's no way.
My question is can you play it a little more? What would have happened if Gab went all the way to the outside edge, like on a normal exit? Like right here? What if he was all the way edge? Like, would Zach be able to cut inside?
That's the thing. So this is why the better idea would have been to lift up a little bit. Yeah.
I think he was putting a lot of trust in me not going further out wide, because if I, had my left-hand wheels on the gravel like normal, then
which you reasonably could have, So that's why you want a little bit more of a lift to give yourself more options.
Yeah, because
but if he doesn't catch the slide, he's going to slide to the inside probably here, and if you went for the inside and he didn't catch it, you just crashed.
But you're slowing down enough to react. You're slowing down enough to react. You lift off, and then if he does slide, you continue slowing down rather than getting back on power. It's a minor point. Let's jump on to the next one. But
how many times have you seen somebody from that position snap overcorrect and snap to the outside?
Yeah, we don't know. So the point is, if we don't know, leave a little bit more room, or back it off a little bit so you've got more time to make that judgment.
How many times have you seen someone in iRacing be accountable for their incidents?
I've never met one yet.
What does accountable mean?
I mean, I definitely broke some rules in this.
It's a lot of ifs, man.
Oh yeah, I think
it doesn't make up for.
We all did more than we usually do.
Having like minus 10% weight on his car.
Is this you saying I've got minus 10% weight on my car? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. If I was going to do that, I'd make it like minus 2%, so it's just about enough, 10% would be too.
Note says Adrian Newey designing his car. It's not fair.
I wish. So you said lap 6, turn 1. Is that right, Dylan?
Yeah, it's just it's mainly turn 2, but lap 1 you wanted me to point out decent overtakes. So
nice.
We strung into turn 2 or 3. So
my man's showing off.
I was like, well, there's a decent overtake, and then I absolutely just goosed it into turn 3 here. So I was wondering what the hell I did wrong. I think you just got in my mirror right away.
So say that again. You were a little bit quiet for me there.
Said I had a decent overtake, and then I goosed it into turn 3, so I was just wondering what the hell I did wrong, kind of deal.
Yeah.
Looks like a bit too much brake maybe initially.
Yeah, you kind of over-rotate very early on rather than, like we were saying at the start, like spreading that rotation or spreading the brake so that you like smoothly go through the corner. You stab the brake and you get a load of turning, and then you've almost lost the car. But,
Can you look at the cockpit view for him?
Yeah.
It looks to me like he turned too fast, too.
Yeah, combination of turning too fast. Look, that's me.
Brake pressure.
Combination of turning too fast with the brake. Yeah,
it's a big stab there.
Turning with a big bunch of brake.
Kicked out.
Yeah, spot on.
Good save there.
Yeah, very good save. Did this?
My wife's been barking at me for the last half an hour. I just want to thank you. And thank Gabe for floating the bill for me coming. That was fun.
Yeah, no worries. You got to jump off now, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. No worries. Yeah. Cheers, man. Good racing. That was good fun.
Yeah, that was good fun, boys. Yeah. Keep it up.
And this just textbook overtake. There was nothing I could do there. You had the run. Really nice. And you put it out wide enough that I couldn't quite switch back or couldn't commit to long to going around the outside. So just very good move.
Cheers.
So that's how that works. Yeah, I set it up to the inside, get killed.
All right, have a good one, fellas.
Yeah. All right. Next one, because we're
okay. Fucking racing later.
Lap 4, last sector.
I think this includes mine as well, to be fair. So.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
You two again.
Trying to see a pattern with these cars.
Get a room already.
Oh.
So are you on triples?
Straight to jail.
I am on triples, so I do have my overlay too. But if you watch my cockpit, my steering is on the right this whole time, just jet gradually. And then I think on his, it's like gradually right also. So it's just like, I don't know who's wrong or like, because I want to use the car in front to, keep my line, right? So
I'm there. So you can't.
There's a car there.
Well, we're not.
There's me there.
I'm just going straight though. I just have the gas going.
Okay,
I'm not turning into you.
Regardless of who's turning or who's at fault for the turning, whether like technically you're keeping a straight line or not, I think there needs to be a little bit more give and take from your side. Like you can't stubbornly like stay right exactly where you need to and then like question the very small amount of turning inputs on either side of the car. If you see that this car is alongside, you can afford to give a little bit more space. You don't want to give so much space that they have the chance to get the move. Like you still want to box them in, fine, but you don't need to be squeezing them so tight that there's ever the possibility for this. Even if technically it's their fault, maybe we could go and look at.
I'm not trying to say who's at fault. I just want to know because our last lesson was a lot about on squeezing and stuff, which I was trying to apply in this. And so in this, I'm confused because I'm using the car in front to keep my room going into the next corner, right? And so, like, I'm trying to keep this inside line on the yellow car.
Yeah.
Watch that middle line, how far you come over to the left.
If you look at mine, I stay as far left as I can.
But the track also curves. The track also curves is the thing. So there's room for him on the other side of his car.
We can completely ignore the track and this.
Center line?
You can just literally say that, look at where the car is. You need to, from your side, you need to avoid contact, right? We want to take as much room as we're given, but not take so much that we crash.
So I'm saying like that there is an error because if you go back frame by frame, I am trying to move gradually, right? So if that's not enough, then how much would you give is what I'm saying. If like regardless of
you don't make contact.
I'm already blocked in. You don't even need to. Like I can't go right at all. You could leave a half a gap there and I can get through.
That's exactly that. So in this situation, you want to squeeze as much as the other car allows you, fine, but squeeze as much as the other car allows you so that you never make contact. If you ever make contact, regardless of whether you're in the wrong, your race is ruined. So yeah, that would be my take. Is because I think we had something similar in Alton Park, right? You and I don't remember the other car, but it's a case of squeeze. Yeah, here's the simple rule: squeeze as much as you can while never having contact. If that means that if is it Zach that's alongside? Yeah. If Zach wildly decide to turn and try and take the space here, then you may well not be able to react in time. Fine, there may be contact, but even though he would be completely in the wrong to veer out and take the space, you should still avoid the contact, right? It's much better to avoid the contact than play the blame game because, I mean, maybe you get away with this one, I'm not sure. Yeah, like you get away with it, but there'll be other situations where you don't, and you're the one that ends up in the wall. That would be my take.
Yeah, I used to think the same way like this too. I mean, I'm just noticing that. But I used to think the same way. It's like, I want to be aggressive at the same time, but I didn't really know a lot. So now it's more of a just finish the race. If I have to lose this position and I can finish the race, then it'll still be a net positive over being crashed out or taking a chance of being crashed out.
Yeah, I still want to finish, right? So like, I was talking to Tom before, like trying to avoid all these accidents, and I let people block or overtake me and stuff because of that, and I'm not getting my spots. Whereas like now, like we're just trying to gauge like how far to defend or push in or whatever. So like clearly, give it a little bit more space, but still pinch.
Yeah, exactly. So give as little space as you need to while making sure you never have contact.
Regardless of whatever happens, you're on a straightaway as well. You got to look at it, and he's going to draft from the car in front.
Yeah, he's probably going to pass.
Your two will be faster regardless.
Yeah.
So you pinching is not really going to do anything.
Okay. Anyway, next turn.
A question about side draft.
Yeah.
How much would that play into here? I understand more room would have been needed here, but how much room would you need in order to still get some side draft off the pink car, pink and white?
That's a good
From my experience, side draft doesn't really do a whole lot in road racing. It's more of a NASCAR thing.
It is definitely still a factor. Like if you're both very similar pace and one car gets ahead, the other one will start to get ahead. It is a factor,
but if one has draft from the car in front, the other
then it's by far
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But I'd say don't worry too much about having to get so close to maximise the side draft, because again, it's a kind of side draft means nothing if you both end up in the wall, right? So
at least I'm not at fault.
Leave as much space as you need to know that you're never going to create contact, and then in inside draft you get as a benefit. Let's jump swiftly on, because we're not going to probably be able to get through everything. It's so easy to have an incident or like a thing like this and then spend too long on it. So where were we?
Just skip mine. Go to the next one. Doesn't matter was included in that.
Okay, yeah. So, was this was lap 4? Oh yeah, okay, perfect. So
yeah.
Lap 11 started the lap. That was that one. Okay, let's. I'm just going to jump ahead and like pick some that seem.
Can you do the race to the race start? Because someone had a massive go at me for holding it, but they were forcing me off.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, and Zach freaking going down the inside, door banging me all the way down, trying to get on.
I was on the track initially.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to let you back on. You're door banging me all the way down. Look at that.
Is this here?
This is it, yeah. So I had a good run.
So close, yeah. And now you're off track.
Yeah, but what happens if he's like, you know what, you're going to force me to do this, and he just turns you?
I mean, you had so much space to your left.
Yeah. Sure I did, but I don't have to let you on. You're off track.
I was on track initially.
But I don't have to let you back on.
You do?
I had a car way outside.
Look. Let me get the professional thing, please.
Yeah, let's see what Tom has got to say.
Yeah, let's just...
Yeah. So, I'll play it through.
I seriously cannot believe how nasty people are. Like, that's really...
You just keep squeezing me off when I'm alongside you.
So,
like, what do you want me to do?
So here's the thing. The rule is that you can't make a reactionary move. As the defending car, you can't move in reaction to what the other car's done. If you're moving to the inside already before you see him in your mirrors going for the move, then that's fine. You're entitled to do that. As soon as you've seen that he's gone to the inside, then you're not entitled to block him. You're not entitled to make a move in reaction to the other driver. So what happens here is he does get it. It's tight. Don't get me wrong. It's tight. But he makes a move to the inside, and there is a car's width there. At the point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'm reacting to the red and yellow car as well.
Why?
Ahead of you.
Which you don't quite. I can see that like you feel like maybe it's the same thing of like maybe you're, and this is maybe a slightly charitable explanation, but maybe you feel like there's overlap here. I don't know.
But see, it's always John Newman.
I feel like he's in front of you, so it's.
I'm telling you, dude. Like
the fact that you then
he's
move to
the
the
common
inside. I think
denominator in this.
Did you know that Zach was on the inside initially, or did you feel like
at this point? No,
yeah,
not at this point. And then I'm coming over and there's resistance, and then I see his hood come up my side, and he's off the track.
So that's the thing that's happened there. So
resistance.
Yeah. So I don't think he's reacted. I think John, you've moved over because you've chosen to move over without realizing that Zach is coming up the inside, and then maybe the first point you realize is here when you get the tap, and then you feel like, well, what's this car doing? He's stuck his nose up and he's barely on the track. Why is he trying to pass me there? I'm going to squeeze him.
Precisely.
But
I disagree.
Yeah.
Well, so I can understand that's what you feel, but the fact is that like he arrived there because you squeezed him before you knew he was there. So
no, it's just he's the
rule about off the track. A lane and staying in the lane, basically.
Sorry,
I'm saying
Pink goes off track. He loses. If Pink is off track, he loses the space. He doesn't have a right.
Not if you forced me off.
Not if he's been forced.
He did force me off.
No,
Where?
You're off
How
track
did I
before
force
he
you
moves
up?
to
I'm
you.
in front of you.
I'm alongside you.
At this point, there is overlap,
He moves.
and he's got a car's width on the inside. Just about.
I know,
just
but
about.
he moves off track before.
Because he's
before the
pushing
other
me
car
off.
He moves off
I
track
don't
because
think
he's
he
not
moves.
allowed the space.
Play it through. Just play it through.
He's pushing.
He's off track. He's off track.
Yeah,
No,
because
he's
he's pushing me
He's
off.
pushing.
Hold on,
No,
Zach.
he's
Zach,
not
stop.
pushing.
I'm involved in this as well. Stop, Zach. Just be quiet and let Tom talk through it.
Play it. Can you play it slowly?
Okay, here's like I will give my take, and then we can agree or disagree, but we can move on because otherwise we'll go back and forth forever. This move up the inside is on because there is a car's width there. At this point, it's tight, but there's a car's width there. The car, John, should therefore give a car's width. He should not move to block the move because it is now.
Because he's already made the move.
The move has already been made, so he can't now block in a reaction way. There is just about overlap, so he cannot. Well, the move is already made, so he can't block to the inside.
Yeah.
The fact that he doesn't see it means that he does still move to the inside, but that isn't a defense. So that isn't a defense for doing that because you did still block, just because you didn't see. I guess the answer is scan your mirrors a little bit more and make sure that
Bingo.
if a car is making that move up the inside, you know about it.
That's it.
The other thing too is if Zach was not a competent driver, you were getting pit maneuvered here.
Yes, exactly. So at this point, regardless of whether Zach has, Zach was perfectly entitled to make the move, and he did get squeezed. But even if he wasn't entitled to make the move, and he went off track to try and make the pass, the best thing you can do in this situation, John, from your race, is let him do it. If he wasn't, it was a valid move. But if he was reckless and cut off the track to try and make the move, then chances are he may well end up driving into you to get back onto the track. So from your race point of view, the best thing you can do is then give him a car's width. Only give him a car's width. Make sure you keep him pinned to the inside if you're frustrated that he's made a move that you feel is bad. But make sure you don't do anything that has the potential to ruin your race.
And then he did it again.
See, now you do. Now you eventually realise that
No.
it's the safer thing to do is just give a car's width.
No, stop. Now he does.
Yeah, that's my take.
I don't know. I just feel like he was in
it's
an
a
instance
contentious
of a
one
lot
in
of
that
them.
you both feel strongly either way, but that is how I view it.
What
And I think how it would be generally
I'm a
viewed.
glass half empty guy.
What have we got? So I need to extend the. I'll try and. We've got like 20 seconds left until the final race, so I will extend the qualifying time, and we'll do a little bit more talking through. We'll try and pick like.
Mine has no contact at the end, if it matters. But mine's like no contact. I just want to know.
Yeah.
I think you need to look at the rivalry that is brewing. Because it was completely illegal on my part. It was dirty as fuck.
Okay, I'm just gonna try and extend the grid time.
Yeah.
Give me a sec. What we can do actually is we'll do the final race now, and then we'll just go through the rest of the things that we, if you're able to stay.
There's only like three more incidents or so.
Might as well just doing it just now and getting it over and done with.
Yeah, all right. Let's. So I've extended the grid time. Do it now.
Just do it. Something. What I have next? Lap 9.
Okay.
Turn 1.
Someone keep an eye on the grid counter because I'm gonna forget, and then we're not gonna grid up. So what are we going to now? Someone tell me.
Race 2, lap 9, turn 1.
Okay.
So this is what I mentioned earlier, where I did the inside move and I got killed.
Okay.
Maybe I drifted out though. I don't know.
Race 2 lap. Oh, yeah, I can do it. Race 2 lap 9. What corner?
Turn 1. Oh, I caught the curb. Okay, disregard.
Okay, yeah. Next one. Yep, that's fine.
Lap 11, turn 1. Nice move, dude.
Thank you.
I came up the inside, you went really wide, and look at that.
Yeah, really nice.
Nice move.
That was that was the textbook way to maximize the switchback that we were talking about earlier, Gabe.
Right, that's what I did, because the same thing almost happened, but he still beat me at the end of 3. And I was like, I don't. That's what it felt like.
This casual car puts his car all the way out on the white line.
Yeah, and really maximizes it for a late apex and make sure he's not going to get interrupted. You know, you can see that's like a. Already here, he's decided he's going to do the switchback based on the line, right?
I mean, the other car drove it worse too, though.
No, yeah, I carried far too much
in the first crossover. In the first crossover, the other car drove it almost perfectly, where he used every bit of the track that he could. On this one, the other driver didn't drive it perfectly.
Yeah.
And so it was easier to make the crossover. I think on the other one, you guys, the driver that wasn't doing the crossover was just almost hit it perfectly. Like he got as much grip as he possibly could. He drove it on the limit of the line that he had, and then the other driver just didn't. So like, yeah.
Everyone, thanks for the host, Thomas.
Yeah, no worries. Okay.
You need to look at race 2.
Yep.
Race 2.
Yep. We're on
lap
race
10. Turn 1.
And this is Jared, right?
It was dirty. It was so dirty.
Lap 10, did you say?
Yeah. The very start of lap 10. I think it's this.
What?
Deserved.
That's considered reacting under braking, or was it? Right?
All of it's reactionary.
No, just before the brake zone.
It's still reactionary.
It is a reaction, right?
Yeah, it's a reaction.
The question is, am I allowed one move or not? Like
no. Let's clear this up right now, because it was a misconception that I had as well initially. The rule
is not Iracing technically. I know it's reactionary. I know that's why it's illegal. There are series that what I did would be legal,
but not in Iracing. That's the thing. And then as soon
also
as you
turns into me like intentionally. Like look at his steering.
He's turning away, and then he loses grip on the car. He lost grip on the car because he turned so violently. He turned so violently, he lost the car.
I felt as if the cars were stuck together at that point.
Yeah.
I think they could have been avoided, but I definitely.
But you're putting a lot of faith in the guy behind you to not just plow through you anyway, though.
You're asking you to run over.
Yeah, that for me is one of those ones. If there was no blocking, it wouldn't have happened.
That's
would have happened.
The problem is the block comes in so late. I mean, aside from the fact that it's reactionary, that makes it illegal anyway, so that would be reportable. But the thing that makes it worse is the block comes in so late that by the time the blocks happen,
and this is so funny because this is
so
people
little space between you and cars, so you are putting a lot of trust behind you.
I mean, holy shit!
I told you it was illegal before you.
This is so funny.
Well,
I gotta get nastier. I gotta take lessons on getting nasty. Maybe I'm just too nice of a guy.
Yeah, I mean, the contact afterwards, I don't.
Because I'm with Richmond. It was a dirty block, but I still think he wrecked my
tried to catch it. Yeah.
Quite possibly, you know, I can see that it looks questionable. It looks like a turn in to Jared, but only Rab knows whether it was or not. But
no, as I said, it felt once I went to straighten the car up,
you'd probably got a neck over.
Love his voice though.
Yeah, it felt as if they were stuck together, and then I just let it do what it done.
And from the surviving side of things, I'm not saying it was intentional. It may have been completely unintentional, and you got the net code and everything. But if you block that aggressively, there will be a subset of drivers that will just intentionally wreck you. So from a preservation kind of thing, just don't make a reactionary move, and therefore it won't happen.
See, I think it's maybe like lap 6, 7, and 8. I think I was behind the same car, and every time I'd sort of pulled across to the right hand side, if I remember correctly, basically to say, look, this is where I'm going. So when I came out the final corner, I was waiting for that car to come across to the right side. It never came, and I thought, fuck it, I'm going for this.
Yeah.
Because I generally, I don't get that too often online, and when I did, it was when I was right at the very, very bottom splits.
Okay,
So still a question here on this whole reactionary move thing.
Yeah.
If let's say I'm going down the straight and I want to break the draft, I cannot move across.
No, okay. You can break the draft by moving and they follow. That's
as long as you move before they move.
As long as you move before they move, you can move as many times as you want to break the draft. And also kind of grey area. If they're so far back that like what you're doing isn't blocking them, but it's just kind of trying to break the draft, then you can maybe move a little bit after they've moved. Not technically, probably. Technically, it's reactionary. But if you're moving early enough with the intention of breaking the draft, then I'd consider it kind of okay. It's if it's a very late reactionary move where the car has not really very much time to react to that. That's the most dangerous one. But breaking the draft, completely fine.
Thank you.
No worries. Right,
there's a grey area and how much and how far you have to be back to
exactly.
consider reactionary.
Yeah. Technically, it's always reactionary, but if it's so ridiculously safe that it's not an issue, then not many people are going to be too concerned with that. But that was late enough that it was certainly concerning. Let's hit one more instant and let's jump into the race. So if you have one we only got one more left anyway.
Yeah. So this one, there's no incident. It's just I've been following him for a long time, and I had finally got a better exit on the long straight, and I just didn't know. This is more of the like, what would you do, right? So I finally got the pace, and whenever I got past him, I don't think this is a real overtaking opportunity. So I don't know what your thoughts would be.
It definitely is a real overtaking opportunity. The outside can work here. If he's blocked off the inside, right? So you have to take it to the outside, and then you've got two options. You can either switch back, or you can try and hang it all the way around the outside.
I think I just failed at that part.
Yeah. If you're going for the switchback, you kind of rely on him going a little bit deep and hitting a suboptimal line. If you think he's going to hit his marks, then you want to try and carry it around the outside. So all that happens is you just overslow a little bit, and you actually give him a little bit too much room here. Like, you get a little bit nervous that there's going to be contact, and you back out of it, you see. As soon as you have that little wobble, like you're turning into the corner, you've left him just about enough space, and then you open it up massively, and then you've lost all of the speed you're going to have. Whereas the way that this move can be done... Oh, was it this race or was it the first race? I can't.
So you're proposing to go all in the outside and try to do the
all in and carry it all the way around.
Kind of what the guy did on me, Tony.
Yeah.
He went really wide. He diamonded it off and cut back to the inside.
No, I'm saying hanging it all the way around the outside.
Oh.
You could hang it all around the outside and still use all the track.
So this isn't quite the same because I'm the car that's defending here. But I deliberately don't defend the inside because I actually want the outside to hang it all the way around. So if I take a good enough line, I will have
enough more speed.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So there is a potential to hang it around the outside if you just get used to that corner and you nail that corner, right?
Okay.
I think you used all the track too.
Yeah, for sure. Used all the track.
The other example was I'm like halfway into the track, and so it's way harder to carry all that speed.
Yeah. So let's remind me what lap.
I see, Tom. So you went all the way around the outside. The other guy over-undered me or crossover.
Yeah.
It's just
I think that to get the over-under to work, though, doesn't the other driver kind of have to make a mistake?
Yeah.
A little bit.
For the over-under to work, like, he kind of just... He has to, like...
to go deep. Yeah.
So, even if I had not carried too much speed in there, my X is going to carry me wide. He was already late apexing, so he's going to be on the inside of me. So, I think you can disregard that I overcooked the corner and went wide. That's where my line's going to carry me wide anyways.
We're at 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah. Let's grid up and just do the last race.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 lap to green. Line up on the right side.
Are we doing quality for this? Or?
No. So the qualifying order, I believe, is.
It's closed right now.
Everybody turn your force feedback back on.
Yeah, is the finishing order of the last race. So it's just as we were, and we won't. No, screw it. We'll still bunch the pack up with 8 minutes to go again because it means more racing. All good.
All right, guys. This was fun.
All right, fuck it. We're gonna drive like Anthony. Send it, bitches.
I don't know who we have lost, so I don't know when all of the cars that were gonna be.
It looks like 11 people are in Discord.
Okay, and we've got how many on the grid? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So we're missing 1. Is that right?
It looks
Except
like
myself.
I'm loading in. So
Somebody disconnected. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Mark, if you tell me when you're on the grid, I'll join up as well.
All right. So something tells me it's gonna be nastier. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's do it, chump. To the jump, to the jump, hey.
Tom, can I have a quick question?
Yeah, go for it.
Our last session was about rotation, right?
Yeah.
And then you said like try to use the brake more and less the steering. And I've come to the point where, especially on Road Atlanta, the PCC race with M4s and all the mixed field Mazdas and everything. And in some corners, I feel like if I'm at the apex and I don't like wildly stretch the steering during the maximum turning point, like right at the apex, and instead I try to use the brake, it works, but I lose so much time, right?
Yeah.
Like the balance like shifts for me in my mind at the apex. Like now it's not the time to blatantly adjust the brake, just keep releasing and then stretch the steering to maximum. Is that a correct way to look at it, or is
there's a certain point where you still want to be increasing the steering, right? Like it's more of like a mental exercise of trying to
you didn't bring the
turn the car more with the braking.
I don't
that doesn't mean you don't still
how we're
going to
get these people in there if I want to run tonight.
I would say, without looking through it exactly, like and seeing what's going on, I'd say trust your instinct. If you feel like at that point, because you drive to a high level, all good. Trust your instinct. If you feel like trying to rotate the car specifically at the apex is causing you to overslow, then do be increasing the steering angle. You'll get a sense for what is faster based on the delta for sure and what is more consistent. But if you drop me like a message afterwards or like show me a replay, I can give you a more concrete answer. But that would be my instinctive.
Cool. Cheers, ping us.
Right. Thanks. I believe everyone's on the grid.
Still waiting
is that
on
right?
2 cars to green. 1 lap to green.
Okay, we will go green.
The estimated strength of field is 1,752. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Do you guys mind if I drop a few positions back intentionally so I get some more racing?
No, go for it. I don't know who this is. Oh no! Don't drop it yet. Don't drop yet.
Long I don't get black flag.
Yeah. So you need to stick to the order on the pace lap. But if you want to drop to the end, once we've actually gone, then by all means.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you the lead car?
Yeah.
So still go so that we know when you go, but then maybe like halfway down the straight, drop back a little bit.
Okay. Cool.
Can you announce what side you're doing it on when you drop back?
Yeah, that's a good shout. So you're on the right at the moment, so if you just stick to the right when you're going to drop back, and for everyone further back, it's a very bright red and yellow car.
Looks like a McDonald's car.
Like that's a lot of the like squeezing and stuff too that I'm on the receiving end in lobbies and stuff is like that kind of close. So that's just like what I've seen and I guess what I was emulating.
But the key difference will be, are they able to squeeze you without making contact and causing it into an instant? That's the yeah. You maybe by all means practice like squeezing, like all good, and especially here as well because no damage and it doesn't matter. But you want to be able to squeeze 100
need to know the correct amount.
Yeah, squeeze 100 times without ever having contact. That's how hard you should squeeze. If that means you need to leave more space than you want to, then that's what you have to do.
Okay.
Because successfully squeezing 99 times. Right, yeah. I won't add to it. You get the idea, right?
Yeah.
Good luck, everybody. And if there could be one take-home message, optimize getting to the end of the race, right?
Yeah. Everybody get the hell out of my way. I'm gonna win this match.
Let's go, and I'll drop off somewhere after turn 2.
Drop off down the back straight if you want. Down this straight if you want.
Okay, I'm dropping off.
Okay. Or the free wide is going to make it sketchy.
Left side. Keep to the right. Clear.
It seems so quiet. I think it's my headphones. See, I tried to take a little calmer there. Maybe it worked, maybe it didn't. I guess I caught up to him on it. Well, oh, dude. I know what it is. I have Tom's thing still up, so I keep hearing cars all around me, and it's the stream.
Oh no, I didn't turn it off.
Shit.
I'll try and turn it off on the main straight.
So whoever I cut off, I apologize.
I did that in the last event as well.
I was wondering what the fuck is going on.
So many engines.
Yeah.
Oh, that was beautiful.
I didn't get that either. It's throwing me off. Thank you for catching that.
Okay, I've stopped streaming.
Thank you.
28.689. You're in fifth.
Thank God.
Now it makes a lot more sense.
Car stop on the left. Go right. The next
Oh,
car
thank
is
you.
the leader. The leader's gone off.
I like second guess myself.
My new overlay is very confusing.
Left side. There's an incident behind. Clear on the left. Car on your left.
Oh, big
incident behind.
bollocks Joe over here, Jesus! He completely fucked me up with that one, I was not expecting.
If there's a gap...
Yeah, May, that, like, literally drew me off completely. Jesus.
See, my sound keeps going away. I don't know if you hear it.
That's nice.
But it keeps going away in my
I think
headset.
he nudged me whilst
I shut it off, turn it back on.
23.092.
No off track for me. Last corner. Nice.
Yeah, no.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead.
I'm sorry, Rob. Did you just get caught out by my correction?
Come on, Gabe!
Bye, boys. That's what you get for boxing me in.
Dude, that was an amazing pass. I thought you were dead. Oh, no, he didn't stick it. Hang on.
I'm going to drop back a bit so I can be doing some racing as well. I'm just going to stay to the right. I'll do it into the next corner there. Got too close.
Car on your left, still there, hold your line. The car in P1, just set the fastest lap.
I'll stay left.
21.643, still there, hold your line. The car in P9.
Yeah, I need you to block Bear for me, Tom. Block Bear for me! No!
5, still there.
Need room here.
Fourth position. You're on the right, 3 wide.
Get
Car
around.
on your left, 2 wide. Stay on the right.
No.
The next car leader.
Stay on your side! Sorry, I'm yelling.
Kiefer, give me space there.
Still there, there's an incident behind. Clear on the left.
See, that's where I say I gotta get meaner.
Branislav.
No, I thought you could have got any meaner there. That was reasonable.
Well, you left me space and then you tried
No,
to take
no, not that one.
Jesus Christ!
Still there.
Jesus fuck!
Clear.
That was tight, mate.
See, I don't know what, like, I just don't know. I'm always in the wrong spot, I think.
I don't even know how did I fit in there.
Now I'm way behind. I'm from 4th to 6th, right?
23.928. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 20.69. Car 14 is up the front. You're back in 4th position.
At the end of this lap, we'll bunch up and do a safety car again. Oh,
that just stabbing a brake a little bit there. Really a big help.
Let's try something.
The car in front. The gap is 1.4 seconds.
So Tom, how much money am I gonna have to fork over to you to get as fast as Dylan?
Good question. Send me a message afterwards. We'll,
Well, I am looking at a house.
Alright, so safety car, yeah.
Right side, 21.393. Just set the fastest lap of the session. Keep to the left.
Oh, too wide.
And then we won't. Yeah, let's go. Let's still go on the back straight. I think it makes the most sense.
Okay.
Car right.
Oh Jesus! Jesus! You break to them early, mate.
Still there.
Alright. Look
You're
at
on
me.
the right. Right side. Keep to the left.
I place too much trust in
Clear on the
you.
right.
I would just break at the 3 cone every time.
Sorry, I'm loud.
I take it
people, I love people. People are amazing.
Yeah,
oh,
if you
dude.
take it a bit wider to the left, it's still okay. You can slow down the second
Clear.
gear.
Yeah, we just need to go a little bit slower. We've got one car still to catch up.
Slow car ahead. Slow car ahead.
It was all the way outside though, like I wasn't blocking or anything, I was inside.
Clear on the right.
No. You didn't block me or anything. You just braked much sooner than what I was expecting, and I was just too close to you to even like do anything. So instead of hitting you, I just went off track.
It's so hot, dude.
Okay, we're good. So whenever you want to go, we'll say from now you can go. Up to you.
Okay.
Right side. Stay on the left.
Just anywhere before the start finish
Clear on the
line.
right.
Fell asleep there, didn't I? These cars take off so slow by the time they're gone, you didn't know they took off.
63.457. The leader is running 6.143.
Oh, too much rotation. Oh, maybe not. Sorry. Goofy ass mood, I guess.
That's how you do the switch back, Gabe. We'll see if I make it stick. But
right side. Clear on the right. Five minutes to go.
No, you. Do you? I don't know if you do or don't. I don't know. I think you gotta brake.
Come on, Tom.
Like hit the brake just a little bit.
I'm
and
coming,
then...
don't worry.
21.714. You're now in third. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.2 seconds.
Sorry.
There's an incident behind.
Oh, fuck.
The stop and a brake didn't work there so well.
Thanks, Anthony, for booking it.
Right side. Clear. Right side, you're losing on the car in front. The gap is 4.1 seconds. Still there, hold your line. 22.565. Still there, hold your line. The car in P2, just set the fastest lap. 19.693. Still there, the car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1.6 seconds.
Okay, we just had this conversation, okay? Let's see if we can do it right.
Stay on the left.
Well, I think we both slowed ourselves down, but we'll learn.
Clear. Right side. Keep to the left. Clear.
Man, I wish I knew this corner. Oh, that felt pretty good. Yes, baby! That felt really good. Sorry if I'm yelling in your ear.
Oh.
22.704. Car 9 has taken the lead.
I don't know if I should have downshifted there or not, man. asking for dinner.
I did not mean to spin you there. Sorry.
All good.
White flag, white flag. .398, right side. Stay on the left. Still there.
Fuck, we lose third place, dude.
Clear on the right. Car on your left. Clear, right side. Clear on the right.
She said, oh, that was too early to brake. Yeah.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1.1 seconds. There's an infinite behind.
Good race, Zach. It's good fun.
Yeah.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.1 seconds. Alright, then check a flag.
Appreciate you waiting for me, Ivan, but you just waited in the corner, so I couldn't really make it.
Yeah. I was mostly waiting just so we can mess around a bit more. And
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I just until I realized like what you're doing and that it is actually you. I was already way off a good line for that corner with your car in. So
yeah,
good fun. Thanks.
Yeah,
Bar chase.
no worries.
All right, we'll pretty much wrap it up there. I think hopefully everyone got some benefit and enjoyed it. And the thing I'd say is let me know, like drop me a DM or stick in the racecraft to chat, like what worked well, what you think I could do better in these events, because ultimately the more I know in what is useful and what isn't, means that I can make the next ones better. And hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys all around.
I have one more thing, especially specifically what you just referred to. You should have a priority speaker mode. So
yes,
you guys can chat it up all the way, then you could take over.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's a good shout. There's a bunch of stuff in Discord that I've not worked out how to do yet, but that I'm sure I'll be able to work out how to do it. And you're right. That would make it a lot easier. You're right. Yeah, nice.
That was great. It was great, really. Thank you for this, and learned a lot.
Glad. Awesome.
Okay, is it
All right. Cheers, guys. Yeah.
Right.
Any
Thank
questions?
you.
Just give me a message. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good one.
All right.
Yeah, cheers.
That's it.
Cheers,
I'm gonna go
Tom.
make dinner. Thanks for watching. It was a little different. I didn't really know how to do this one. I tried just kind of being it and trying to be a little bit of a mouthpiece. I'm a very opinionated person, right or wrong. Mostly I'm wrong. So if I'm saying it, it's probably wrong. So anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. And if you want to do a race tonight, Midwest Racing. I'm a Southerner now. Midwest Racing Fun League. How do you do it? Invite to server. Invite people. Copy. Is it Control F, right? Copy. And then I hit this to Control F. The hell do I do here? This time I gotta sign in. I'm not signing in. Copy. Oh, you know what? Hang on a second. Let me see if I can... Shit, who is the one that wanted me to... Everybody left? Okay. Who was the one that wanted, Oh, no, they're all gone. Never mind.
No, I'm still here.
No, you weren't gonna want to race in our little Fun League thing. It was somebody else who asked it, so I was like, okay. But I'm pretty terrible with that. I gotta message you in a minute though. So
yeah, no worries. Yeah.
If you just drop us down or whatever you want to do, and then I'll score up. Okay.
Yeah.